Yep. How's she going? Oh man. I still have quite a bit of things to do. It took me a while, and I feel like I'm just kind of confusing the hell out of myself. I need to like take a picture. I'm kind of jumping into things. I'm trying to change my Switch Joy-Con control directions for accelerometer and the Doi gyro. I need to write it down because I'm just kind of confusing myself. I need to like take a picture of where it's at, switching in one direction, and then like writing down like what things are for that direction, and then flipping it again to the other one, and then writing it down for that direction. Cause I confuse myself easily. At least for the most part, like even if I can get like the base one right, and then just like having it down with, like, you know, this gyro, this accelerometer, this is up, this is like, or X, Y, and then Z kind of deal. I need to do that. Cause yeah, I was kind of like messing around with that for a while. I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna bring it back there. I spent way too much time on it. Also, yeah, I watched back the video there, frickin'. Well, I went back to at least like the part with the he told me the 16-minute part mark. Oh yeah, no, I'm a waggler for sure. Like, okay, for when I'm actually playing games, normally with like a controller, I think like I just kind of swing like a freaking madman, like Conan, minus the screaming. And I feel like with guitar, because of how everything kind of works, I'm waggling like crazy, but also Conan, because when shit's not working right, then I go harder. One thing I like about YouTube now is like button changing depending on the category. Oh, I didn't know that. Or some other factor like liking the stream, switch the thumbs up icon to music note. Oh, dude, that's sick. I don't think I've actually noticed that. I don't know if it's because my YouTube channel might still be counted as like a music channel. I mean, I feel like I would have done enough that I would have switched. And so, like, I do have a song that's up. Well, this one. If it is, it's pretty neat. I like that. Oh, probably when you like it, I guess it would switch it, I guess. Can be a laughing emoji or something else. Yesterday, because of Halloween, they had a pumpkin version. Oh, that's cute. I love that. A little, what's the word I'm thinking of there? Personality. Also, I slept. Also, I did something else too. I finally moved over my Bluetooth thing. I don't know if the light I have beside me is gonna affect it, but it's in a much better spot. It's literally like, okay, where my microphone is, I attached a very thick wired freaking USB extension. Like, this thing is massive, even compared to like my guitar cables and stuff. It's huge. I put it onto my my microphone stand, so it actually like connects from my computer to basically where my microphone stand is, and it's like right next to me. Got some music channel, and the algorithm is punishing you for playing games instead. That's what I'm thinking. So I think because of what it did, my channel is very angry at me, or the algorithm's angry at me for confusing the fuck out of it. So that's my thought. Like, I was explaining it to somebody else of like, okay, I think I kind of have an idea of how to get the engagement on my channel switched. But it has to literally go through and make sure that the algorithm actually likes it. So something that we actually talked about, like me and like you guys, is that, like, you know, how I use Gemini to frickin' go through my transcripts and stuff, which, you know, I like. And like, you know, I was thinking about, it's like, wait a minute. I know people have been saying, you know, something, you know, YouTube AI. I'm like, well, Google owns YouTube. Google owns Gemini. Why don't I use frickin' why don't you use Gemini to frickin', you know, try to see like, hey, do you like this video? Do you like the transcript? And when it says yes, it's good. So that's what I'm kind of like going over right now. It's like, okay, can I do a certain way that I can feed my video into the AI to see if it'll actually work? Like, I'm not trying to mess around with like my own kind of like content of like, you know, like streaming and stuff. I'm trying to use of what existing content I have to make it okay for the algorithm. The information and metadata side will be happy through algorithm, and as long as a human portion of it that people like of the video itself, then, you know, it'll be like, then it'll be like, okay, cool, people like this video and stuff like that. So that's kind of like what I'm going in through. Too many capitals in your title, blam, is a reach. And okay, actually, it's hilarious. So I was actually talking about somebody with this, because actually I use Gemini to like, okay, rate my title, and it's like, hey, we like it, why don't you do this? And it's like, capitalize these 2 words. I'm like, fuck, why not? Why don't I do that? And I did that, and it got me 1,000 more views. I'm like, this is dumb, but it works. That's why when I tried the other one with like destroys and stuff like that, there I was like, okay, it didn't work, and I sent that through Gemini, and it gave me a smaller list of like you know what the thing likes about it. But instead of Gemini helps the titles intriguing, it does. It freaking does. So like, I know I've been using like vidIQ to kind of like gauge the score, but here's the thing. Again, like I said, Google owns both YouTube and Gemini. Use that to your advantage. Because I wouldn't be fucking surprised if you know, especially for like a channel like either like mine, where you're going from, it's okay, so I'll tell you right now, for certain, if you have an older channel, it doesn't matter. It matters more of if you put videos on it before, what kind of engagement did it have? If it didn't have much, it might not push. vidIQ doesn't help with that regard. It sucks with titles and descriptions. It does it in a different way. And yeah, I know, especially like the free part of vidIQ, it kind of like says like, hey, here's a score of what we think people like, and it gives you like the most clickbaity shit ever. Honestly, Gemini, way more useful. Because again, like I said, I put in like, you know, like what the thing guitar through is too confusing for civilians. I've actually never really ran my stream title through Gemini. I might do that right. Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna turn on lights and stuff. This is a great starting of a stream. Alright. Social experiment. Social because we're doing this on live. Well, I mean, off. Frig off. I need to do these lights. Oh my god. There. Get rid of this. Damn. I had a can of stew I ate earlier. I don't know why I decided to announce that, but I like stew. Instead of Let's Plays, it's a Let's Guitar. Honestly, that might actually work. That might, with a guitar, is less confusing. Okay, hold on a second. Let's do this. Google Gemini. I'll do this on my computer. As Gemini. Okay, let me go on to here. Let me do 2 things here. let's start messing with the SEO. Let's start freaking making it happy. Okay, so I got my first one. Cause here's the thing. It also so with my so take in consideration, especially on my main channel, my link saver, my streaming channel, how I uploaded shorts on this one. All of them had like low amounts compared to this or what a chin was. So I was like, okay, I have a really good frickin', you know, base of like, okay, I can kind of see what did good on this video rather than the other ones. So it also tells you, like, you know, when it also looks at your hashtags and saying like, okay, these are actually really good hashtags for this reason, and it's actually very helpful for that. It even, like, when I put down rate my title and then, you know, sir what a chin, including the hashtags, even looked at, you know, the sir what a chin, and it's like, and it looked at it and it was like, hey, this is actually pretty funny because, like, you know, people in the streaming culture find this shit kind of funny. I'm like, dude, that's freaking rad. So I need to find something that, like, you know, fits more of the culture, not really just what people find funny there, because, like, you know, I could find, you know, some shit that I find funny sometimes I just find, like, you know, video titles that fit. That was one of them that fit and was funny. I need to find one that keeps on doing that, but, like, if it fits what, you know, that kind of thing that the algorithm is kind of also looking for to push out, maybe it might help out, I don't know. But here, rate my title, and then I'm gonna put down dash, and then fucking save a horse, ride a cowboy, guitar through Red Steel 2 in parentheses. Submit. See what it says. Oh, holy shit, that's a fantastic title. Here's a breakdown of why it works so well. Title rating, 9 out of 10. High appeal and specified the strengths, catchy and memorable. The phrase, save a horse, ride a cowboy, is a wildly popular, instantly recognizable cultural reference from Big and Rich song. Exactly! And grabs attention immediately. Genre-appropriate contrast. Red Steel 2 is famous for its unique blend of Wild West and samurai themes. The first part of your title perfectly captures the Wild West vibe, which is highly oh my god, I can't read. Relevant to the game. A clear context game specificity. I know I said that wrong, I'm pretty sure. The parenthetical addition, guitar through Red Steel 2 is crucial. It clearly identifies the game being played. It highlights the instrumental style of the video game. That's wrong. Guitar playthrough, that's really weird, but it actually kind of says it's good, so honestly it kind of fits. Setting an expectation for the content. Intrigue. The combination is funny and a little bit absurd. A country rock song title matched with a katana-wielding Wii game. This contrast makes people curious to click and see what the video is about. Example, is it a cover, a parody, a new BGM track? The weakness, minor improvement. Oh, cool. Potential clarity for non-fans. While excellent guitar through Red Steel 2 is slightly ambiguous, is the guitar sound replacing the game's audio? Is it a cover played over gameplay? Suggestion, you can make it even clearer with small tweak depending on your content. Possible tweaks, optional. If your video is a cover song played over gameplay, you could try Save Horse, Ride a Cowboy, dash, guitar cover in Red Steel 2, it's not covered. If your video is a guitar-only playthrough, you somehow modded the guitar to control the game, less likely but super cool, yay! Red Steel 2, Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy, played with guitar in parentheses, which could actually work. Actually, yeah, there you go. And it might actually be even happier with that. So, yeah. Oh, okay, and then, okay, let me just continue. If it's ambient guitar music or a soundtrack replacement, Red Steel 2 guitar score, Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy theme. However, your original title is punchy and good enough to stand on its own. The slightly cryptic nature adds a layer of fun mystery. Stick to what you have. Would you like me to help brainstorm some tags or a good video description based on its title? No, I just want to read through your shit. So, honestly, like I said, I'm pretty sure shit like that, because, again, I'm thinking that, like, it really does help, like, you know, critique what you have. And, you know, even though, like, you know, I could get, like, a 10 out of 10, really, like, you know, just to make, I can make it 10 out of 10 to make it happy, but even though, like, I think it's, like, you know, it has enough information that says, you know what, this is actually pretty cool for this opposite reason, and I think it's happy with that. So I think my title enough alone is good. With the short, with the Sir What a Chin short, with what I was looking up, it was way fucking happier with the transcript than everything else. Because here's the thing, it doesn't necessarily watch the video, right? It can kind of get what the video is about. Like, if I were to describe it in my description, it might get a better idea what the video is about, and it might push the video better. But if the transcript of your video is really friggin' good, or if you have, like, in my case was, you know, something, you know, very funny. It had like, here, I actually can put it up. Arcades for maximum videos. Yeah, exactly. And you could give him the old clue. Or coup. I screwed up, whatever. I don't know, stupid joke, you know, the arcade. Whatever. Block. Here, I'll look it up because this is what I was looking into not yesterday. I was looking into this on Wednesday. And I think comparing to my other videos, this one does really good because of it read through the transcript. It was something that was like, this is funny for this reason. This is funny for the end reason. And then it was like, hey, your title matches it. It's good for this reason. And everything kind of like lined up. So it's like, hey, we're going to push your video harder because it kind of like, you know, it clears by us. And this is not like, you know, the actual video portion of it. This is only the metadata stuff, like, you know, transcript, length of video, the title, the hashtags, the description kind of fits it, which I kept it kind of short just to kind of make it happy. And again, I went from having 400 videos. I do have 400. What? How many now? Right now? 430 videos. That's not part of the joke, but I've just kind of screwed that up. Wow, I'm like 400. I had 400 views on Monday. I changed 2 words to be fully capitalized, and it gave me 1,000 more views. I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Okay, so here's what I did. You can go on Google Gemini, and like what I did was like, can you analyze this short? I'll just do it like this. This short, and tell me why it's, I guess, successful. Something like that, I guess. Maybe it might be too specific. Never see a transcript of the Super Mario 64 video, 6 instances of Yahoo Yippee. No, I haven't. I would love to see it. I have to get Gemini on my phone to link it to my YouTube channel. To link it to your YouTube channel. Really? Weird. I got Gemini anyways, because again, I like Gemini over ChatGPT. But again, if you're doing YouTube stuff, run your shit through Gemini again, because again, it's a Google thing, and because YouTube is also a Google thing, use it to your advantage. Jet Force Gemini stream. I am kind of interested in that. So I know the game is dated by controls, because of course it is. I'm kind of interested by that game because I know it's a rare game. I know it's a good game if you can actually get used to it. Maybe it's only a paid version thing unless it's removed. They have YouTube Music as an extension. I know that, okay, yeah, I know my phone also has YouTube Music and I don't use that. I use another program. Actually, I wanted to put on Winamp, but Winamp is basically just another Spotify nowadays, and it made me sad because I love Winamp. I use like another music program thing other than just YouTube. But no, I know that my Samsung had like, hey, you could test out Gemini for a bit, and then got rid of it, and I was trying to find it again. I found it again, and I've been using Gemini because I liked it. Can you analyze this short and tell me why it's successful? And then, or actually not here. I'll just put down, can you analyze this short for me? You could do it in 2 ways. Actually, you could probably do it in 3 ways. You could probably put down, can you analyze this short for me? Can you analyze this short for me to do to see what I could do better? And then can you analyze this short and to see why is it successful? You kind of like do that way and like do kind of like 3 kind of instances. But I'll do, can you analyze this short for me and see what kind of answer it gives me. I never really use it on my computer. I've always used it on my phone. It kind of works the same anyways. Yeah, sorry, I'll get to the game pretty soon there. And but no, this is actually like something I want to go through because again, this is like something I've been using and like it's kind of like something that I've been putting more of my mind onto. Because here's the thing, like Okay, actually, yeah, there you go. I got a good one here with this. Actually, it's literally the same thing. So, so especially for my main streaming channel, if I want to boost any kind of engagement onto it, which would probably be a good idea, is I need to do things that will definitely work on it better, but at least from what I have. I need to find specific shit from my YouTube, from my content to be able to make it, you know, boost engagement, get stuff to actually work on it. Because again, the engagement, the click-through rate on my channel is, barring streaming, I know streaming works differently. When it comes to videos, content, and stuff like that, I know it will affect it. Everything affects each other, but like for the most part, I know that streaming has its own thing, videos has its own thing, and shorts have their own things. Although shorts and videos work kind of like in tandem. Streams, because you're live, it's pretty much its own thing. I'm gonna have to do option 2 for my own content, except for the short I have 1,000+ views on TikTok video with 1,000+ views. Yeah. I mean, again, like it will still help, because if you do run your video, like if you have like multiple shorts, you can run it through and you just, you know, get what kind of like, you know, get a good analysis on, you know, shit that it likes. And again, you could use it to kind of like game the algorithm kind of like in your own way. That is, if you're able to get repeatable results pretty much. Like, okay, like in my case, I mostly have videos that have usually 0 to about 15 views, a couple in the 20s, very few just, you know, still under 100, right? Except for the one on this channel which got 1,400 views, which is again just out of this world. It only got 400 at once for the first 2 days. I changed the title on Wednesday, which was the third day, and because the first 2 days it gets that initial push, I got it with another push on a third day, which is actually, you know, something I was not expecting. And I think I've been, you know, mine are all under 50 views, except maybe some are 100+. Okay, I know on my Link's short channel, most of mine are like 1,000+, but that's because it's also a brand new channel. It's like, hey, we don't have click-through rate and engagement data on your channel already. Here's a baseline we'll work with, because, and you have like no existing content. It was like, okay, we're going to, like, you know, test the waters. We're just gonna send it, because of my existing channel that I'm streaming on right now already has existing content data, and because I'm doing different content, it hurts it a lot. It hurts what it's expecting a lot. I'm really killing what my channel is kind of like doing. But I feel like they should kind of like, if you're doing different categories, it should just work differently, and it's kind of fucking annoying. Hell, if anything, if you do anything music-wise, you should have, you know how you have a live channel, a short channel, and a video channel? You could probably try to, if YouTube could try to split it into like a music channel, but I feel like splitting it too much would also affect the two, but I don't know. That's a me thought. But yeah, no, like, especially, like, you know, I look at my shorts, like, most of them usually do pretty bad, to be honest. So, having this one really kind of, like, pushing hard, I was like, okay, I need to see what the fuck's up with this one, because this is probably the only one that really, you know, got the most engagement and click-through rate. And honestly, while running, because I ran it randomly through Gemini, and it made me think, hey, maybe I should use this. My shorts in order from left to right are 574, 100, 17, 48, and 408 views. Okay. I'm kind of curious why, like, the spread is so... I don't know, especially now that I've been doing this myself, that it's like, I really wonder what the metadata would say, or like the like what would Gemini, like, and then as an analysis, like, would look like. And, you know, I'm starting to, you know, if I can get repeatable results, then my theory is going to run true, and I feel like I can have a better analysis of what, of what I need to look for if I want to make engaging content especially for my channel, which has very low CTR, very low engagement, and you know, to kind of help it through. Not force anything bad, which I kind of, you know, have been like trying to see if I could push the you know, push the envelope of like certain things, which again, like, you know, I've tried. And then I think for right now, I think especially for shorts, I kind of see what it's looking for, and it's kind of like made me like realize, okay, maybe there is specific stuff I need to look for in general in my content for me to push it. There's still that randomness factor of like the algorithm saying like, okay, we're just gonna push this to everybody, because it does, like, you know, it does like 3 different things. It pushes to your already existing subscribers. It pushes to usually a small group at first to see who watches it, and if it's like, you know, like just gonna be like a swipe or whatever, which kind of hurts. And then, like, you know, it already sees like, I forget what it was, but it was like, I think it was like the volume of audience. And the other thing, and the other thing I've realized now, is like, okay, I think it is looking for something, because like, I don't know, there's like a baseline that it starts off with. If you've, and also like, if it already sees like an existing like really high click-through rate and engagement, then it will just boost your push for your video harder. So even if you have like, you know, a video that doesn't have like any transcript, or, you know, very low medium amount of like metadata that it can take and then push out, if you already have high engagement, high click-through rate, it's just gonna force it to everybody. In my case, it's the opposite. I have very low, so it's like, we're not gonna send it through. And I think the other reason is that, like, because, you know, the algorithm, I think, kind of like looks for a couple things. And especially if they are running that shit through Gemini, then I think I know how to, you know, go through everything. But again, it's only think. It's not for sure. Also, funny enough, my best viewed short is an American truck sim where I complain about bad drivers, and my second best is me showing off my custom built PC. So I can see 2 things with that already, actually, speaking of which. With your American truck similar video, it, I think, kind of follows sort of a thing with my Sir What a Chin thing. And you're showing off a PC build. I know that, like, it will specify who it's gonna, you know, show it to. And if it, you know, and also like the fact of like what you're talking about has something to matter. And still on the intro screen. I know, I'm sorry. I know, I'm terrible at this. Okay, so yeah, no, okay, actually, so, okay, I'll just go back through of, like, what I was saying, like, me going through Gemini. So I put down, you know, hey, can you analyze this short for me? I didn't even put down and see why it's successful. It actually gave me the same exact freaking thing that of why it, like, was successful, actually. The same fucking shit. Alright, this short is a quick, humorous gaming clip and a great example of modern content highlight. Here's an analysis of the short. Video, summary, and context. Context type, short gaming clip highlight from a live stream. Game, medieval, as indicated by the title's hashtag. Channel, with me. Actually, there was a couple more information I know it gave. Title, Sir What a Chin. And that analysis of the short. This 13-second video just captures a specific funny moment from a gaming stream designed to be instantly shareable and rewatchable. The setup, which gives a timestamp, by the way, which is the reason why I use Gemini. But I know in clips it doesn't matter. Clip starts with a comment about the game status or visual indicator. Green's not good. Green's usually bad. This is a mild, slightly tense context that something is about to happen or is going wrong. The hook punchline, the video's title, and the final spoken words are the main draw. Sir, what a chin! This is likely a humorous reaction to a specific character's design, a player character's death animation, or a humorous interaction with a non-player character, NPC within the game Medieval. This punchline is the primary reason the clip was created, which is crazy that, like, you know, like, I mean, like, of course, like, you know, it reads, you know, from the starting and the ending and stuff, but, like, comparing to my other shorts on my Link Saber channel that even has way more views, this still gives me way more information, which for my main channel is more important because I think I need that shit to be able to have more push on the video. Tags and reads. A strong use of relevant tags, retro gaming, live stream, guitar, medieval, is effective for reaching multiple communities, which is just normal shit. Format, brief time, in vertical format, optimized, yada yada. Okay, no, I guess the R1 does give me a little bit more information. But like shit like that, it kind of like says like, hey, like, you know, this shit's actually pretty good, and you know, it's part of what it's funny about. And you know, I kind of want to find something of my other clips that are, you know, sort of similar, and I want to, you know, put that as a short and see, do I get the same kind of like result if I can make it follow the same kind of like analysis. If it does, then I think I know what I need to do, and if it doesn't, then I'm definitely wrong. But again, compared to my other shorts on my other channel, which is, you know, cool highlight shit, which again was me, like, you know, doing owl lists and stuff like that, that has a much more human element, and because I got higher engagement and click-through rate, it does send out to more people. So like, you know, people are like, hey, this is actually pretty cool shit that you did, but the metadata is low, so it already knows, okay, push it by this baseline. For this channel, it's the same thing. It's like, hey, this baseline, but I get the smaller push for shit, so it doesn't really send it to as much people. And if I don't get as many likes or views or whatever, or if people swipe away really quickly, then, you know, it hurts it, and it just keeps my amount the same. But I think it also does a basis of, like, you know, like, there's like a multiple factors, and I think one of the factors is, like, again, if the data of the video is what I guess something in the algorithm's kind of like, hey, this is pretty good, it'll push it out. And seeing this is like, huh, I wonder if I can kind of get like the same kind of like recreation of results if I do the same thing as this. There are two shorts I didn't. And I know that, like, you know, stuff didn't really work out and stuff. I would have to, I don't know. This kind of gives me a good information wise of like what I should kind of like look for or kind of do. Again, try not to force, but see if I can get like a recreation of the kind of result of if I can get the same kind of like views and likes on the kind of video. Which the like is like what? Like I think it's like 16 or whatever, which again, it's not too bad. But I mean, again, getting a 1% likeage to your amount of views is honestly not too bad, because I know not many people do that, but it does help. It's also, if you have, like, you know, this is the only freaking short I have that the watch through was like over 100%, which, you know, if it keeps on looping and stuff, there are people watching more, and it still is at, like, you know, it was like at 147% at first, which is like, why the fuck was it so high? Okay, I'm sorry I've been talking for so long, and get back to gaming. Or I can get to the gaming. Also, I did not have my freaking backtrack on the entire time. Okay, my pointer should work normally. Whoops, I forgot to change that. Oh, stop. There you go. Okay, I just left it the same. I know it's gonna work like that. I'm just gonna keep it as is. That's something I'm gonna work on later. Alright, there it is. Play. They started playing. There you go. Yo! Oh, shit. What do you mean compiling shaders? I didn't change shit! Happy November, yo! Yeah, that's right, it is November. Happy 1st. Oh yeah, and rabbit. Nut! Ah, you nutted. Any and any nutters in chat? Well, I mean, yeah, there's one. You know, it kind of helps when I actually plug in the stuff I need. So I don't know if again, because I don't really have a replicated result of my my short kind of like doing okay. you know, once I do kind of like fix everything, okay, maybe it is kind of playing better right now. It's not jumpy. Maybe it is. What was that I was gonna say? Oh, shit. So I get for like being like super chatty. Excuse me. Load, damn you. Okay, like I was saying, like I don't know if it is, you know, what I, you know, again, it's just a theory. And even though, like, you know, I was, you know, very positive on like the results and stuff like that there, but it kind of gave me maybe a clue on like something I should try to look for to do while I'm making shorts and stuff, that maybe I might have a more view result. Which, you know, it's not just about that. It's actually, you know, like posting content, like, but again, it's also like, you know, shorts for my freaking stream. If I say something funny, especially at this point, you know, it's like, you know, haha, kind of funny, stupid crap. It was especially when the sure what a chin was, just funny, stupid crap. It might help boost the engagement and stuff on my channel, which I might do a mix of both. Going from, oh yeah, that's right, no. Here, it loaded directly onto this, actually. Okay, it seems to be moving better since I moved it way closer and have less LEDs to work around. I have one LED light, but again, it's right here. You can probably see it hanging. I have my Bluetooth right there. Is there any excuse for this to not reach this? I don't friggin' think so. Will it? I have no clue, but right now it should work okay. It won't change my whole swipey business, but maybe with it reacting, you know, being super jumpy at points should be reduced. Because I have my computer noise, like electronic interference and noise. I won't have. I'm still going to look for that other light post because I think that's, or the other communication tower. That's not the button I want to press. That's the one. Yeah, I have one more thing. Yeah, it shouldn't have that much interference because it's literally between this. It's like a foot away. Dude. But yeah, no, like going back on it, like again, like it's you know, if it has enough data for it to go off of and saying like, hey, we like this video for multiple reasons, people should like it too, it'll push it more. If it has little information, it's like, hey, we don't really know what this video is about or don't know much data about, we'll just, you know, do what we know is safe for your engagement and click-through, then you'll do that. Which, if you have low, it'll hurt. If you have lots, it'll do good. But then again, you could also just be playing the lottery where you might have it just, you know, explode the crap off. You could have it just pop off and get lots. Or you might just have it where it'll just do not that well. Everything still is kind of a crapshoot, right? Everything's still kind of a crapshoot whether or not it will do okay. But if you're able to find out stuff that will possibly work, and if you can find something that, like, you know, will kind of give you more information, the more information, I guess, especially you put into the system, rather just, you know, in person, I guess, would be better. Because especially with people, you know, trying to, like, watch through quick brain rot as possible, please. Okay, why? That way. Stopping. Don't. Oh my god, it's gonna piss me off. Jesus. Why is it hitting the wall? Come on. Stop. Hey, remember how I said that I'm gonna run to less issues? Yeah, never mind. What happens if I turn off this light? Nothing. Why? I moved you for a reason, for you to work better, and you stopped working better. Hi. I still have a ton of stuff to like look into, research, and do in general. But I don't know. Again, I have a theory, and I just need to test it out. If my theory works out, then I'll be good to go. But that's only if, and that's a big old friggin' if. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Oh, there's more. I just need to find out where their frickin' towers are. Oh, I can't go through you, actually. No, so I think that pointer works with the accelerometer, which is, and the gyro, which is why sometimes it'll like come back. So I think that might be one of the reasons why it kind of like messes me up. Because again, it's not quite a real thing. Stop. The Waggler. I would love to be the Mad Mardigan. Quite the samurai, because then again, I would be doing weird shit on my guitar and I don't want to slam into the floor by accident. I'd be testing ChatGPT and Gemini to see if they agree on stuff before I end up changing content. Luckily, I've been adding more tags. Yes, I know a lot of people saying, like, you know, adding tags doesn't really do much. I kind of find that bullshit. Honestly, yeah. So I know there's a healthy amount of tags, which I believe some people say between 3 to 5. That's a decent amount. Honestly, more than that, I feel like probably would make it way too much. 3 to 5 tags is probably a good amount. I kind of stick to about 4. 4 is a happy medium, right? So, because I could do what it's from, what it is, in my case, game and guitar. Tags don't, and YouTube says the same, but tags also what people search with. Exactly, yeah. I've heard of also people saying that, like, you know, the first word of your video is also what people kind of look up to. So if you're looking up, okay, say if you're looking up in this game, red steel. If your first word is red and your second word is steel, it's going to probably come up more, which I guess kind of makes sense. So if you're able to make your first 2 words the game, like what game you're playing or what your content is about, might help out more. Is that another tower right over there? No, that's just a wooden thing. Okay, did I start with this one? Yes, but I already shot it. Well, it's not the one I started off with, but I did cut chunk that one already. Okay, I start from the bottom. Could go down there. What about up here? But yeah, no, if you're like switching content there, it really is kind of like an unfortunately dangerous game for just like your channel. It's because again, it's looking at your engagement and stuff like that with already existing content, which I feel like is something that they should change. I think that's the last one right there. No, I've already been here. No, it's not where I need to be. I've already been here. Wait. Hello. Oh, doy, I already know what this is. There's one more spot I need to go to. And I believe that's just following the arrow down here. I'll continue doing the same content, but might change up a few things because I'll still be making gaming and music content. Yeah. You know, I thought about this. Oh, that's right, it's not on. So, again, because videos look at our, I think it also looks at a transcript as well, because you might be able to put, because it doesn't exactly watch the video, if you're able to put in information within like the first 30 seconds of the transcript, if you're able to put in a custom transcript for a music video, not just like a music video of like band playing around, but like if you're like playing through a guitar, and if you're adding that onto like say a gaming channel, if you're able to put in for information on the transcript, it might actually be able to help out your case with doing certain push for your content on your channel. Sure, people will see if they put on the closed caption, but it might actually not screw up your content reach with what you're doing. Because again, the human element of you know, person watching video stays the same. It's the data that YouTube is able to pull from your channel that it's looking for to be able to know, like, okay, this is what we should be pushing for. We like this information for this reason. It matches everything, and then, you know, it's like, okay, we'll be able to make a push with this, so it might actually help out. So if you're able to make like a custom script for music content, if you're putting that on the same page as your gaming content, it might actually help out. The keywords might. Again, this is still like a theory stuff, but again, it couldn't hurt. Because usually it just like puts in like in quotations or whatever, like, you know, like saying like music or guitar playing. But if you're able to put down words and kind of like put that with the video, it might actually help out the video. Like you could put down like, you know, like maybe I don't know, something, you know, the song. I can't think of anything. I don't know, maybe something that like would work out that you know, hell, even like that the algorithm would like, and then just like run with it. Not it's something to do with the video still, because if it matches your title, matches the description, if you have like hashtags that it works with, if all that information jives, I think it'll actually still push your video just fine with no issues. Because especially with music, unless if you're singing and there's lyrics, it should help. But if it doesn't have lyrics for a certain period of time in the song, use that to your advantage. No, again, I'm still looking for the other thing. Yeah, I think the gyro is what's kind of helping me, or helping push me back. Well, I don't remember where the last one is. It's over here. No, it's just boxes. And again, it still will help your older videos too. Like, hell, even if you like, if you can change up your titles a little bit, add new information, and even especially like on like music channels, because like again, like I don't know if you want to mess your videos too much, but like if you're able to change your transcript for like a couple things to like, you know, help it jive with the algorithm, then it might actually help out. But the thing is, like, I don't know, the transcript also goes with a closed caption. I only do music content when playing Rocksmith, rarely, so music isn't really a concern for me right now, but true, yeah. And nice little frickin' jazzy chords. Is it over here? Wasn't there one over here? Open up! Please, thank you. Yes, there was, right there. Right? I thought there was one here. Turn harder. Alright, maybe I still need to go a little bit further on. Yeah, I feel like my thing's like missing a tiny bit to be able to turn faster, because I feel like, again, it's not supposed to be just as slow, but I think it's just how Dolphin is kind of like running all my shit, like emulated freaking controls and stuff. I think it's kind of like affecting turning and stuff. Alright, yeah, see, because like sometimes they'll just like tweak out and then it'll be like, hey, we're turning really fast. I know sometimes making clickbaity shit won't really help out, but like sometimes it's like, hey, you could literally just make it the same as the title of your video. It'll do the trick, make it slightly clickbaity, but like still literally be the same exact thing. Kind of like in my case with "Sir, what a chin," literally what I said. And I don't know, I just liked it. I don't know, it kind of got me into like this whole like, okay, I gotta figure this out kind of phase. And I don't know, again, this is something I need to just test out to see if my theories are true. Okay, I might need to go up there. This is a building. There's a song again. Friggin' guy punched me in the face. I still have to the right to go through. Look, if there's one thing I still need to figure out is these stupid controls. What I'd love to do is get a frickin' my red Joy-Con running. I have to actually shoot these doors again. That's the wrong gun. Where? Stop. The Waggler! The dropping your shit! This is what I mean. I need to fix this so I can stop doing that so much. Because it's like, again, the weight is so far off rather than where it should be, so it just like drops off constantly. As in constantly, as in me stabbing the shit out of this guy. Alright, where the hell is this last stupid thing? I have been walking around for... What do you mean there's one more? That poor guy! He didn't even know what was coming to him. Well, I mean, he did. Fell on the ground and got stabbed. Like, that what I just said might be something that might be like, hey, maybe it'll be good. So I'm gonna take a clip of it and just, like, you know, just see if it likes it. Oh, unlisting is also a very good tool as well. I've heard of unlisting videos. Like, if you bring in an unlisted video. I hear you. Yeah, I've been to this one so many friggin' times. Not through there. Why am I missing the stupid one? I've, like, went through everywhere so many friggin' times. Alright, let's go back through up, I guess. I'm just looking for the tower. This place is very small. I've definitely walked by it like 30 times. So with unlisting videos, I know that with engagement and click-through rate, it can kind of like... What was it? I think it's... From what I remember people saying, like, you know, it helps like build up, and then once you list it, it kind of like really does like a hard push with it. I forget. I need to look back into it. Kid, no, I've already been over there. Mother Christ is a stupid thing. I swear I've walked by it so many times. You kidding me? Are you kidding me? And the answer is no, it's not kidding me. I really walked by it so many friggin' times. Alright, that doesn't matter. Not anymore. Alright, so I can do two things. One, upgrade my gun, which would probably be a good idea. And honestly, that's the only idea I really have that's good. And I should be close to the saloon. South Bridge. So I'm either nearby Tamiko, South Bridge, or not South Bridge, saloon. I'm pretty sure I'm by Tamiko, right? This is the lady pants. The pants with the women. Yeah, I got the sword. Sword's all upgraded. I just want to bring out my gun. There's Jian Simmons. Jian. No! Okay, at least I can just keep on going forwards. I don't know how far I have left. I have enemies. Yo, what are you doing on the roof? That ain't a safe place. Oh, we're being very swipey today. Where'd you go? Where's the next guy? Right there. I shot ya. Well, apparently not. You know, that's gotta hurt. Like, to be honest. Dashing that button. Hell yeah. These guns are very yellow. Got some fast reload. Also, this gun is strong as shit, so there's a reason for me to use this. Hi. You're easy. They're out of here. I think down here? Yeah. No, wait. No. 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 Okay. Turn around. Turn around, Terry. Down. Over here. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Don't break the bottles. Goodbye. I be the one. I think that might be the music. I thought I heard tail wagging. Oh, no, I think it's just people walking. Alright. Let's do some grading of up. Okay, you're all upgraded. You're all upgraded. First guns should be good. Yabbers. Second gun should be almost as good. But I still need more money. Shoot. Quite literally, shoot. Bow, bow, bow. Sometimes I like it when the map's moving with me, sometimes I don't. If it's like a map like this, where it's like moves area to area, kind of like a Ocarina of Time, kind of like dungeon map, I like it to be stable. If it's like the whole world map, and if I'm either driving, walking, or something like that, I would much prefer it moving around, being like a dynamic, kind of like, say, playing in Driver, Grand Theft Auto, or even Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. Because it makes me identify where I need to go better. I don't know if that just might be a me thing. Alright, on with the game. On with more dying. Keep it moving. You know, the sound design of this game is actually really damn good. I have to say. I thoroughly enjoy it. Like, I would love, like... Because, I don't know, it sounds so great. Like, I would love something like this in, Breath of Tears. Because not super much, but, like, it's enough to, like, really fill in the atmosphere. Like, say if, like, they had, like, something like this in the Gerudo Desert. In Tears of Breath. In BOT. Bacon the tomatoes. We outski. Point of no return. Point of yes. Okay, I was about to say, you better just be loading. Hello.
Your sword.
The women.
No!
Pick it up. Goodbye.
Nice. No, you shut her. Oh, let's freaking go. Nice. Oh man, man, this game is actually like really cool. It made a good use of the sword and guns at the same time. Cause like Jesus. That's what I wanted. Boink. But yeah, like I said, this game does make good use of having, like, you know, a sword and stuff. Because, like, sometimes, like, hey, here's a game about guns and swords. And it's like, you know, I don't know, like, I like it. I feel like my brain can't really just, like, you know, actually convey what I want to say properly. Also, my nose has been really itchy. Probably because it's really dry right now. It is incredibly dry right now. That would make sense. Up. Hi. Where? This way? Behind me? The answer was yes. That was a man. That was a man. Hi. Oh god, I shot your shoulder. Fine. Get over there. Because it's like, it's not just like one thing is overly abusable over the other. They both have their like extremely good uses. And you get to a point where like your sword upgraded can be one-hit killable, and a certain weapon is also one-hit killable. But the guns are also like, you know, very good still, but you have a limited amount of ammo. But like you still find the ammo. You can still buy the ammo. I don't know, like I like how they did it. I don't know, maybe it might be something different in a speedrun or whatever there, but like in normal gameplay, it's good. This is not so much for like, you know, dodging and stuff like that, which would be really cool if like, you know, duck and covering with being able to shoot. No, we're in a Zelda dungeon. This is like, I feel like if they made a Red Steel 3, I feel like they would be able to make, I don't know, I guess so. They would have to look back at like what the existing content was and do the things that would just be a general upgrade to the game, which again, it would need to still be like if they could, they would have to make it like a VR game, because it's what started off with, you know, having motion controls, and like it would still work out that way. God damn it. Them both. Ow! Not forwards, not forwards. I hate these stupid guys. Damn it! Ah, so close. Damn it! Ah! Yeah, I kind of figured. Gemini said I possibly rage baited my last clip. Reliability, rage bait idiot drivers. Universally relatable, not so frustrating topic. I should probably pay attention to the game here. Come on. Okay, there's probably a skill that's really good for these guys, and I just don't have it. Dude. Okay, I'm stuck. Yeah. Oh, good. There we go. Well, there goes my life. That's fine. I am gonna... No, I'm gonna do this. There we go. Universally relatable and not often frustrating topic which instantly captures attention. Twas game, yep. I'll be using this week and try and make sure it's in general. Yeah. And see if it does like kind of like help and stuff. Again, you don't really need to try to make it like, you know, like again, like my stream titles are still like, it's not something to make just the make, you know, whatever algorithm or, you know, machine happy. It just made me happy and it works for, you know, trying to get my information out there. Funny title that's song related because I play guitar. And speaking of playing guitar through whatever game, and it just works for me, right? So it's something that, you know, it worked out. If it didn't, I would have definitely tweaked it. But, you know, using, you know, Gemini said, hey, honestly, freaking go for it, man. It's a good title. I'm like, sweet. And it helps out, so. I know it's like the Rezo stuff. And again, when it comes to streaming, it kind of works differently when it comes to how people will find your content. In my case, it also goes for like, I don't know if the starting word should have been maybe Red Steel 2, which people will be able to find it more. But then again, who's also looking for Red Steel 2 right now, right? So I know that like the amount of people who would be watching Red Steel 2 would be very short. I'm okay with that. And so, hell, actually, even when I played like through Breath of the Wild, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask and stuff like that, I got more people because that also helped out with like, you know, more people watch those kind of games. So I kind of know it's for that reason. It'll be used for titles. Yeah, for me because I suck at title ideas. Thumbnails are hard to create, but Gemini can't help with that. It sort of can. I know you can generate an image, but like maybe not. So with thumbnails, I know for me, like it takes a bit of practice, honestly. I'll have to really say, just fuck around with it, and maybe you might have an idea that'll work out. Like for me, like I had a general idea of what I want to do, because like I kind of got an idea from a couple people for how to, you know, from their thumbnails, and I kind of used it for my own. So for me, like it was like my channel icon in the top left corner, having it tilted kind of copies what Chill Chaos has. Me on the side just kind of worked out in that way because like, hey, I'll just use me on that side for, you know, this is my branding, here's me, here's a guitar, and, you know, funny pose, which at first was just guitar. Still kind of is, depending, you know, if I've been busy or not. I reused the picture because it just still worked out for this one. And you can have, like, if you need to use, like, a picture of yourself or, like, a picture of somebody, you kind of use it in a sort of sense. The background image was basically just the background image of like certain things I use for, and then I kind of like used it for, oh yeah, no, it was my background image, and I just changed it to a bunch of colors. But sometimes, especially for this game, I just had a random idea of using, you know, Mesa JPEG, look it up on Google, perfect picture, let's use as a background. And then, you know, on the right side, I'm like, okay, right side, top right corner, you know, my buddy told me, you know, like, hey, you should probably put the number of the game on, or a number of the video of the stream per game. And I was like, okay, cool, because like I don't want to use it in the title, because as far as I know, sometimes it doesn't really like it too much in the title. So I left out of the title, left it on the image, and then game title on the bottom right corner, and then just like character picture on the right edge, somewhere around, something that works. Sometimes I'll have it in like a different way, depending on like, you know, if it works or not. Kind of like how I had yesterday, where the character was in front of the title because he kind of leans back and has like one hand on the table with like a cup. You can't really see the cup. He was kind of like leaning his hand on like, you know, on a thing. So I just left it in front. Now you just put it. Now, you know, I lowered him down to go onto the red steel part, and I just kind of like had him like leaning on it. Again, sometimes it's like random ideas. Honestly, dude, do what kind of suits you, kind of deal. Like, you know, try to start with something simple and just, you know, you'll make little tweaks of it. I use Canva for making YouTube thumbnails because they have a template for already the size of it. It's a blank template, and you just kind of use that. And, you know, editing it's very quick. You could download it really quickly and then just go with it. I know that they added like a YouTube feature or whatever onto it too there, but like I just use it for thumbnails. I could use GIMP, but GIMP is a little bit more complex stuff. I use it to fix images so I can put it on Canva. Canva is just way too quick. I think I killed that guy, by the way. And the answer was yes, I definitely killed that guy. The shot. The death. The turn. The slow turn. Please turn. A little bit more. Actually, too much. Hole in the wall. Keep going. There we go. I tried generating thumbnails with ChatGPT, but they sucked. Yeah. If anything, if you're able to use it as like, if there are some elements that you like about it, maybe use it as like a, not to use it in general, but use it as like an idea, and then basically just make your own thumbnail. I know some people go super fucking nuts on their thumbnails, and honestly, dude, like, you don't necessarily have to. Sure, it's nice. Yeah, I would love it if my controller would go like all the way down, all the way up. Like that, but on the sides. But doesn't unless I'm in the corners, because I turn faster when I'm on the sides, but it doesn't. Frustrating. Hi, I alerted you. Oh god. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my god, I'm right in the knee. Like, if I was able to, like, you know, duck and cover, I would love that, because I would be able to, like, you know, run up here, duck here, and then shoot, but no, my head's, like, still up. Yeah, they also pay people to create thumbnails, so the artist has a lot of time to mess with. Yes. And, you know, thumbnails is, you know, an important thing. I could, you know, at some point get someone to make thumbnails, but again, especially for, like, live streams, I mean, for shorts, I don't really think it is necessary unless you get like a funny picture in the front, but I don't think people really look at shorts thumbnails, so that's something I need to look at before I really finish, you know, that statement. Really, I haven't actually looked up, do people really look at short thumbnails, or is it just something they swipe through? Because usually you just swipe through and it starts, you don't look at the thumbnail. So I kind of want to see if, like, you know, shorts thumbnails are important or not. Shorts never need thumbnails because you never see them in the shorts feed. Exactly, yeah, which is why, like, I think about it, it's like, I think that's like the one thing you don't really need to care for all that much. I mean, you could, probably helps out, but for the most part, you don't need it. Well, you're definitely dead. Oh god. Yeah, like something like that where I can just like duck behind. There you are. Ow! There. Do-ba-da-ba-doo. Once I guess I could just ran around and just shoot him, but honestly, I like this part. This part's pretty cool. The shootout part. That was explosion. Hello. Anything? Ooh. Hey. Oh, money. I don't know if money's that important right now. Did I even get there? How do I even fucking go. Okay, see, that's cool. Like, there's so much cool shit to this game, honestly. Like, this game... Whoops. Oh, never mind, wrong button. I love it when it's a lighter. Alright, actually, let me go all the way. I think it's because this thing's here. Oh, I hate how the pointer doesn't go all the way there like that. Ah, it goes better from the bottom corners for turning. Like, I'd imagine if you're actually playing this on the Switch, it would play fantastic. On Dolphin, because it's really weird how, like, has, like, kind of like the hourglass kind of size, right? At least for how it has it set up for me for some reason. I just gotta fix up this floor here. This shit ain't OSHA compliant. But yeah, for shorts, I wouldn't worry about thumbnails. For videos and streams, you definitely need to make, like, not the most crazy thing. Like, again, for me, it's like, you know, a couple ideas. You know, again, like, sometimes you'll look like, you know, left or right, which, you know, you'll see me and my guitar controller, then you'll see the character. If you look down, usually you'll see the frickin' game title, and then you look up, it's the title of the number of the episode. So kind of like you do like a very quick sweep, especially, you know, from English, or I guess Western kind of like, you know, writing, where you go left to right. And I kind of do it that way. You could possibly even do it opposite, where you do game stuff, number, like, or maybe not number first. I would probably do like game info, and then going into, like, you know, if you have like your own branding, you do that last. I did it first because, again, for me, it's like the whole guitar thing is more important. So I kind of did it that way. Again, it's like that little bit of like thought creativeness to it. And again, it's only just like a couple elements. It's basically just, you know, logo, me, and I could reuse me for my streams because, again, it's just mostly just, you know, I don't need to go crazy. I don't have that much time to spend every single day taking a different picture, going through frickin' GIMP to green screen everything, and then just go off of that. Hell, even if I liked to or could, I think it would be way too much work. Sure, for every single different stream might work, but for every single video or every single live stream I would do, no. And even for like some popular streamers I watch, they don't do that. Of course, I have one of those fuckers up there. What do you mean? Ah, no more bullets. Shit. Damn it. Ah! Too close. Too fast. What do you mean? Dude! What do you mean? Ah! Dodge! Well, I guess not. Yes! Get him! Kill a bitch! Oh god! What? What do you mean? Dude, are you kidding me? Again, I really do need to fix this. I was really pissed because honestly, like, that was like the best freaking opportunity I had. God. Fucking bullshit, man. I hate those stupid enemies so much. I know it's not too far. Like, I know, like, the regular ninjas are pretty annoying too, but these guys just like, hey, small window, and because my controls always fight with me, it makes it so rough for me to get there. Oh, it starts from here. Yes, I call this a cool area. No, I'm not gonna freaking get out of here. And I still have my bullets. I do. Ow. I said ow. I see you. No more bullets. How'd you dodge that? Oh, that was good. I think there's only a short range. Damn it. No. Stop. Get the right gun. It's down. No, it's that one. Alright. How are you still alive? I shot you square in the freaking skull. And this, I just need to do something like this. I said something like that. Maybe I should just start cutting these things open. I know I've been skipping them a little bit. Yeah, start going to the live screen for YouTube and add thumbnails. I always forget because I never create streams in advance. Yeah, I mean, I just do it right before going live, so like, I'll just toss them on because it's just like, hey, change your JPEG picture. I would love to find a better system than that. Maybe there's a way for me to do it on OBS, but then, oh, maybe I should. Actually. Changing YouTube thumbnail OBS. Can I set the YouTube live thumbnail before going live OBS? I see streamers on YouTube already have a nice thumbnail for their stream as they're live. Is it possible to do on OBS? I know you could on Streamlabs, but I don't really like that platform too much. Just go to click live, edit. No, that's just that. Pre-schedule streams on YouTube Studio. Yeah, see, I want to be able to do it. If I can do it from OBS, that'd be great. That's how to make thumbnails. Manage clicking browse. I don't know. I would love to do that. How to add a thumbnail in OBS Studio. See, that's only if you start up the video, I think. In the live stream. Oh, there really is a way. Yeah, I don't think there's a way. I don't know if there is, and I need to find it. But again, I have my thing set on to OBS, so, or no, OBS to Twitch. It's like Twitch is usually my main starting thing, my main RTMP. And then YouTube is like set the same way as Kick is, which is fine. It works. Stop. Wow, that was like right on. Alright. Same, I have to constantly log into YouTube and Kick because I can't be bothered signing into Trovo anymore with them. Really. That's something else I still need to sign up to, but I don't have. But Twitch is my main platform. Okay. For me, it used to be Twitch back in the day, but that's because like that was like before YouTube having a live platform. When I started building my Lego acoustic, I wanted to try to see if I can learn how to do multi-streaming, because like I was like, hey, if I could stream onto one, like this was around like YouTube Live was like really starting to become used. This was like 20, like early, or like, oh no, this has been like late 2020. No, it would have been early 2020. Yeah, like mid 2020. And like, you know, multi-streaming was still not really super. Two things: one, known about; two, used. And like, I think like Restream like just brought out a thing. Was it at that point? It might have been 2019. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. I didn't make my video until like later, but yeah, no. And then I started doing it on YouTube as well. Now I just do both YouTube and Twitch. I just any kind of platform I can try to live stream, I will. Depend on my computer was. I think it was 2019. Yeah, I think it might have been 2019. I was kind of still early to the whole multi-streaming thing. I want to be a frickin' hipster or anything. What am I trying to do here? I was gonna look for something. I don't remember. Oh, right. So I'm gonna look onto streamer.bot real quick because I know you can do a bunch of shit on Twitch. Platforms, Yotubs. Bot auto connect, first words, present viewers, auto monitor live broadcast, default tags. Yeah, you can't points, polls, predictions. I know you can set like your info onto this with Twitch, but YouTube you can't really like just change your freaking thing. Oh no, it just goes through like YouTube broadcast. Yeah, and you can't even set the image. Never mind. Yeah, I could see like all my freaking live streams I did. It even says like complete live and stuff like that. I don't know, but I can't see whether or not it's like I can update my freaking titles and stuff. Or not my title. I can set my titles. I just can't set my image. Alright, anyways, back at it. Oh, right, that's the other thing I wanted to do too, is this. So I don't have to go super far. Boink! Open up! Hop. Hop. And go. This will give me my frickin' wrong gun! Stop. That's the one. No bullets. Bullets. Bullets for handgun. Ooh, bullets for shotty. Not that it frickin' matters, now I can shoot the guy. Call of Duty, shoot a bitch. Hi. Not forwards! What do you mean? I was actually facing her back. Oh god. I couldn't go around him fast enough, man. This guy is like too awkward for me to fight. Okay, apparently I can jump over that. Oh my god! What do you mean? I didn't want to do that. You know, it kind of sets him up a little bit better for that. I'm pointing at your freaking back! He's right in the fucking corner. He's right in the stupid corner. Bullshit, 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 bullshit. How? Not that! Good frickin' lord. Alright. Hi. Money! That's just extra money. Is stuff over there. Could look over here real quick. Man, those stupid guys get me so frustrated. Yeah. I think this might be just like a waste of a bullet. Or not. Shotgun? No, regular handgun. I mean, it is powered up. Dude. Dude. Thank you. It do be a little bit precise. Alright. One more thing. There's the time I get past those guys there, I may need to do that. Save state to you. Hello! Oh, this is a big old area. With no big old enemies. Like I said, if I have to fight two of those enemies, I'm gonna cry. It would probably be the end of it. Gold. Or not. Oh, it's jumping down point. Gotcha. Ooh. Weapon stash. Hopefully. No. Money. Money stash. I mean, it makes sense having a bunch of freaking crates and crap around here. Hi. Oh, that's the other side I couldn't reach to. Ah. I mean, this place do be a little bit collapsed. Where? Oh, what a block, man. Oh, what a... Ouch, never mind. Go. Make like a dying and die. Oh, get up. I said get up. Please get up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think the enemies might have screwed up something. Again. I mean, at least I do have save state for me just going in here. I don't really need to go over here anyways. But, okay, I think I do have a problem with this game. Oh, hey, never mind. What do you mean? Press up. Thank you. Never mind. I guess it was very specific at that one point. Never mind. Stop. Stop getting stuck. I like that. That's what we call in the biz money. Cash money. Let them eagles fly. Oh, yeah. I don't know why they're so round. Nice easy to get. Oh? I can break them! Break your dragons! Where's your other one? Break them! That to me looks like an earthbound symbol, even though it looks like a friggin' ninja or whatever. Ah, yeah. UIDT. Frickin' ruining the walls. Can we go in here? I mean, yeah. That looks like shotgun ammo. No, that's revolver. The ammo all look kind of the same in the box, minus the Johnny gun, which is like the only other unfortunate thing. Maybe they could have made the revolver look a little bit smaller. Instead of like the two shotguns would be very hard to make it look different too. Maybe like slight coloration changes. Hello! Would you mind being shot in the face? Oh god. Nice duck. Give it the old raggle, the old razzle dazzle. Well, you died in 2 shots there, bud. Should have practiced some more. Should have warmed up them hammies. Should have ducked like the other guy. Okay, so there is this over here. I'm pretty sure more enemies gonna spawn now that I've come over here. I'm gonna say it's like a basement for something, but again, it's mostly just like, okay, well, I mean, that was Johnny gun ammo. That one was easy to tell. That one, just regular gun ammo. Where's the far area? Oh. Okay, this place is looking pretty cool. Loading. That's something else I gotta figure out what the hell is really causing that. There's a lot of things I need to figure out what's a cause of. Oh my god, on my computer. Important enemy point. Gonna do a thing. Oh, he's charging up. Cool. Nice. That's not what I meant to do. But sure. I thought I killed you once before. Ow. Here's the bear, and I can't use that. Well, I mean, I can, but I didn't. I can't jump. Oh, God. Hi. All right. Okay, how far is this? If not, I'll just load. Not too far. I think I might just need to shoot like a summon a gun. Like a summon a gun. Alright. Hello, sir. Your stupid hat. Nice and quick. Well, oh yeah. Cool moves, champ. Shoot him! Or that. This is one hell of a Western. He lives. Blam. We're saving. Okay, at least I beat him before frickin' the... Oh.
So, it seems you are a cop.
Can I shoot it?
Survive and survive.
Can I think? Ah, never mind. Fine. No, that's what they call me. John Surviving Steel. Okay, let me in. Thank you. Oh. I know it's the way forwards for over there, but yeah. I look down. I saw that on the floor, but I guess not. Weapon cache. Can I open that? Or is that like permanently closed? Maybe not. Token! Money! There's money over here. Okay, it's very dark. Move. Stop! I know what you're looking at. Okay, well, we made it very dark. Move the camera, please! Probably because of that crap. Oh, just give me the bullets. Thank you. Oh? Hold on. Always gotta put time in for this. Oh, damn it. Dude. It like flips it weirdly and I gotta figure out why too. Alright. Gold bullions. Got bars on bars. I'm just spitting bars. Kind of hard. Very hard to chew on as well. It's a gold. I mean, even though they're malleable, but like freaking, if you keep on hammering gold, it does harden up. armor. Doesn't matter for shit there, bud. Oh, maybe it does. Okay, it's you freaking guys. I swear. Get out of here. What do you mean? Stop. Oh, I mean, I still got him. Okay. There. Moving on forwards.
I must thank you for bringing me all that I needed.
Oh, you're welcome.
I needed four.
Home on the range.
I have that.
Bada-bow, no moon.
I needed the alloy. Your lady gave me everything I desired.
And now it's gonna cost you your life. Ah, terrible job. Alright, got some Dynasty Warriors. Good, guy here. You as well. You don't do shit. Oh god. Blaine arrow. Well, that one would have been a little bit more, but you know, wasn't right there.
The blade you broke. The old man was no help.
Take a look at my life. I was on like you were. Oh god. Okay, look. I'm trying to move around you. I'm trying to move around you. Lock. That. There. I'm gonna heal back to full. Oh. Nice. Oh. No. Yeah. It's because of the whole like sideways controller thing I have, like setting I put on to think that would help, and it kind of didn't. Alright, hold on. Just in case it breaks. He's saying, oh, you're so close. Boink. Boink. Okay. That way. Didn't mean to do that. There you go. Hello! Stop. Oh, hello! Kill him! Kill him until he's dead. Almost there.
You are too late.
Just hit him. The Cassie crap. Smokey. Stop. Get out of here. Now I can see. Hey, anything else in here I need to look at? Not really. Alright, let's go. Must be getting close to the top of this old mountain.
You hasten to your death.
Well, at least I'm casting haste. Well, thank you for breaking the bridge. Cut it! This is... Oh yeah. It's gonna be one hoppy guy who wants to do this. That was actually pretty cool.
Come, let us finish the Kusagari clan once and for all.
Hold on. What's in here? Money! Boink, boink. Oh, didn't know if I got it or not. You have nothing for me. How about look up? Oh, hey, oh wait. Nothing much. Yeah, door's slightly locked. Ah, yeah, this is enter to your doom. At least I was wrong about one thing, and I'm happy about it. Hello! You have a very long neck. I killed you once, I can kill you again. Yeah! Bam! Stupid chain gunners.
You think you've won?
I think I shot
There
you.
are other clans. They will come for that sword.
Good.
Want it? May the world forget you ever lived.
Well then. Cool ending. The end. There you go. Is there more? Is there more to the story? Oh. Nope, literally just goes to the thing. Alright, cool. Yeah. That was a fun freaking game. I'm happy I actually finally played it. Those stupid chain gunners can screw off something fierce. I wish I actually had my controls a little bit more adapted to this. Because it wasn't. Which kind of made it hurt a little bit more. I thought of ways to be able to fix it, which I kind of want to try to fix it today. Even though I've already beaten the game. Yeah. No, this game's super cool. I wish that they either made a third one or even like if they were to re-bring it there. But like, Hell, even not even just rebringing it for the Switch, like actually make it like a full VR game. Because this game would be sick as a VR game. What's the other game I'm thinking of that's like makes cool use of like weapons stuff? Like Super Hot makes good use of like swords and like freaking guns, but like I know you play with like Slowdown and stuff. But like, I don't know, this game, I mean, especially like newer games, because again, this game is what, 15 years old now? For the time, it was actually pretty freaking sick. Again, the sword's not just super OP. The gun's also just not super OP. It's like a mix of both. Stupid chain gunners can screw off, let me tell you though. Oh my god. Sound Studios Ubisoft Paris. But yeah, no, like I said, I never really had like my friggin' pointer and stuff like actually working correctly. Not the pointer, but the gyro and stuff working correctly. Cause it's like facing one way, it's kind of going the other one. GG. I believe that's GG. That's the end of it. I don't know if there's anything more after this. Other than doing challenge mode stuff and stuff. I know on the, like when I was looking up like how, like a little bit of info of the game that I did like say it was like about like 8 hours long, so it makes sense. You missed the final boss. Yeah, the final boss is really quick. Gave him a couple and like a couple one of these. And I freaking like grabbed the guitar and like freaking just shot him a little bit. Give him one of those. Kristen, Jean-Marc, Geoffroy. No more music? Is that the end of music? That might be the end of music. Alright. I mean, still quite a lot of people have worked on this. Not counting, like, you know, international, worldwide, freaking QC, and, like, I guess QC would kind of work. I'm shocked the music ended. You'd think there would be more. Back when Ubisoft was great, yeah. Back when Ubisoft wasn't only focusing on making AAA games. Because this is by far not a AAA game, and this is fantastic. Like, this is why I do like not like super big name brands. Like, they don't. Back in the day, they didn't just make AAA games. Like, they made like a bunch of cool shit in between. Or just in general too, like hell, like Red Steel, such a quadruple A, yeah, quadruple A. Can't wait until they start making quintuple A. Look, when we start getting off the amount of A's for batteries, I think that's when we've really lost the plot. Why is there so many A's when we're talking about like the size of games? Is it just like how much people scream by? Actually, you know what? I'm kind of curious about that. I know it's not that, I'm just bullshitting, but like freaking, what are, I guess, categories? Okay, so what is... a game mean? It's a high-budget, high-profile video game produced and distributed by major publishers that is characterized by high development and marketing cost. What is a single A game? A single A or A for game is a video game with a smaller budget and scope for AAA game. Alright. So, a game, a mid-tier game, less hype titles. So I guess it would be a game. On to Life Humanity. Towards a formal definition of AAA, AA, and single A games. Oh, I guess. Okay, sorry. AA game, yeah. Okay, so it's I guess like I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Towards formal definition. Terms are used widely, both casually and by journalists. Yet there seems to be no consensus or agreement on what these words mean. A widely agreed upon definition would reduce confusion, fucking right, and allow for more clear and nuanced discussion regarding game development and the game industry. Therefore, I propose the following definition. I mean, this is like one guy saying: AAA game development teams of 100 plus people, AA games development teams of 20 to 99 people, single A game development team of 1 to 19 people. I guess it kind of makes sense. Development team, I would probably say like 5 to 19. I don't know, maybe. I guess like indie would be still like its own. I don't know, guess indie would be an A game. Development teams being defined as engineers, artists, programmers, designers, writers, or anyone else employed in a full-time capacity for purposes of game development or for at least 6 months. This number doesn't. Indie game refers to a business model. I guess that makes sense. Large corporate studios may also make single A games. Yeah. Are also single A games. Yeah, which makes sense. This definition does allow for quadruple A games. Games with a development team of over 500. As far as I know, the only games met that criteria: Red Dead Redemption 2, GTA 6, Starfield, Cyberpunk 2077. There might be others as well. The amount of people in the company doesn't matter. A AAA studio can still make indie or AA games. It all depends on how much budget they spend on an individual game. AAA large budget, AA medium budget, indie low budget like an indie studio. It still makes it like confusing though, because again, if you're a large company, it doesn't make sense of making an indie game. So again, that kind of thing, you can't really just call it indie. I don't know, it still makes it confusing. I don't know, it's just confusing crap. I guess this would be a AA game, I guess, in that kind of sense. Because it is still like a sort of, you know, big enough game of developers and people working on it. So I guess from what people would say, I don't know how much they spend on it too, which would make it a AA game. Maybe it could be just a single A game, a small scream. Pre-order code. My voice cracked the fuck. Pre-order code. Like, what the fuck is that? These challenges. Oh. Is this just doing chapters and then just trying to get a better score out of it? Revenge. Yeah, because oh, these are just going back in the frickin' thing. Seems like there's like 2 circles per thing. Maybe add a code you can put in there, yeah. Yeah, let me see if I can find one. See what it does. Red Dead Redemption. No, Red Steel 2 pre-order code. Complete list of pre-order codes. Alternate codes in those under cheats, and one for Magnum as well. Heh? It's just like numbers? Oh, they are just numbers. Posted on the NeoGAF forum, checked out, and they all worked. Oh. 3 7 0 4 0 2. I guess it's just like cheats. Now the special weapon. Ooh. Tal's crazy. I know it's a song, Tal. What is the actual song like though? Because I've never heard of it. You never heard of it. It's a oh cool. It's a okay, so it's like it's pretty much like right about the time when Bro Country was coming out. If you know what Bro Country is or Arena Country is, that kind of thing, it's that. But it definitely hams it up. Is exactly like what you expect the song to be about. Pretty much. It's ridiculous. It's just a ridiculous song. Big and Rich is the band, yeah. Three, 6, 0, 0, 3, 0. Oh. I guess it just changes stuff. 3, 8, 9. Whoops. Three, 3, 0. Damn it. I'm a special weapon. Oh, okay. It's just like change the sword. I wonder if these are like different weapons from like the first game. Then if I go to continue, no, or actually no, yeah, sure. Let's try this. Yeah, the dig bic. Can you count to 1 trillion, or would you run out of time? I mean, do I get anything out of it? Yeah, these are like technically cheats. Like skins, I guess. Swords are, the guns have different loading sequences. Oh, okay.
Come on out, old man. We'll make it quick for you. No, we won't. Shut up, man. You don't know that.
Where's my... Oh.
Hey! Another Kusagari! Get it!
Yeah, that does have a different loading sequence. Ah! Yeah, it's pretty rad. Okay, what's my sword look like? Oh. Oh, you're a little different. Yeah, it does look a little bit different. Okay, this is literally just going through and just doing the, you could do like the missions over, like the, chapters. Well, hi. Big Bill! Billiam, you're huge! Hold on. No, 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 no. God, it does so much damage. Oh god, I missed her head. I missed her shoulder. Ow, you got my head. Damn it. You would think the double barrel one would do a little bit. No. would do more damage, but it doesn't. Ow! I'm trying to shoot you dead. Especially now that I got more damage on my gun. Although you don't do much more damage. Yeah, let's just finish off of this. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Yeah, so you have like different sword skins you can put in.
About time you boys showed up.
Yeah, it literally is just going through the things again. You just try to get like a higher point, I guess. Nice piano. Oh yeah, I went upstairs here last time. So numerical periodic codes put in the extra section. Yeah. Although only one sword skin, gun skin can be activated all the time, with the gun skin affecting your first firearm. 3 skins are based on weapons used by certain bosses. Oh, okay. Use a different sword or gun skin. You must remove, deactivate. Okay. Gotcha. Once you learn the Dragon Kusagari power, you'll earn $500 of in-game cash every single time you kill an enemy with fully charged dragon. Oh. Challenge mode. Your score of particular chapters based on 1, how much cash collected, 2, difficulty of reach, difficulty rank, 3, how many times you were defeated. 1 point for every $1,000 of change. Okay. That's not really, that's just a hint. Okay. So yeah, there isn't really much else in here, I guess. But again, though, like, I wish I could make my swiping just better. I should just try to, like, spend time to, like, try to make the thing better. Because, like, my playthrough of both... Oh, yeah, that's the other thing I didn't do either, is open that thing. You know, I can have Redemption. I can have Redemption. This is the other one I didn't open. Because even this should work a little bit better. What? I didn't hear it. Stop. And it chills and it thrills and it kills, just like the horns on my Silverado grill. So I saddle up my horse and I ride into the city. I need to listen to that song again. I'm not wanting to, like, you know, bro country and stuff like that, but that song in particular is too funny not to listen to. It's like, okay, I love kind of like parody songs. I love songs that kind of like don't take itself too seriously. But, like, that song also just doesn't try super hard. If it didn't have the banjo part in it, where it, like, forces itself way too much, honestly, it would have been such a great song. Because, like, I feel like altogether, that song actually is a really good song. I don't listen to country anymore, but yeah, that song is fun. That song is legit good. That song is actually good. So I have a problem with new country music where it's basically just country music of an identity crisis, where like it's like, it's music, but it tries too hard to be country, especially like radio hits. I find they try to be way too much country, and it doesn't hit right. And I hate it because of that. But like, I think that song in particular, like, it just kind of like, you know, it just kind of like hits a nail right on the head. The whole freaking, like, that one part there where, like, it does like a little country breakdown part there, like, freaking, not a big fan of that part, but other than that, they're like, freaking, the song is actually really good, and the guitar is, like, the guitar tone actually is pretty damn good. I don't know, it's a good song. The lyrics are funny. The guitar is just amazing. It's like redneck rap where they sing about sex and crime, but change it from the hood to the woods or some random shit. Yeah, pretty much exactly. Because, like, certain songs, they take themselves extremely seriously of, like, what they want to be, but, like, freaking, it's, like, it's too much on the nose of, like, what music is nowadays, and it just doesn't feel like country. Like, I know, like, my brain went to, like, multiple different points at once there, so let me just, like, break it down here. It adds in a lot of unnecessary, and tons of current country is pop, yeah, exactly, but I mean, pop is basically just what's popular. It's a fact of, like, it's not that I have a problem with. It's back in the day, all the extra accents and added instruments felt natural. It felt placed right. It felt more concise of, like, what it needed to be. Fuck, even Rednecks actually did this right with certain songs, actually. Yeah, even Cotton Eye Joe actually feels more, because, like, I don't know, it like, sometimes it feels like it's just tossing in way too much. I forget what song I was listening to not too long ago. They had it on the country station, and I could just hear a banjo in the song. I'm like, it feels forced. It feels too much. And I love the banjo. I love bluegrass. I love country music, but, like, when they added in, like, this banjo part, it's the same thing with, like, Big and Rich, where, like, they had, like, this one freaking banjo part, and I'm like, I don't like this too much. It feels forced. I feel like it's just, again, it's just like it's country music with, like, or it's country music with an identity crisis, and, like, it tries to do baseline country, but, like, it's trying to be like country rap doing what pop is, and then be like, wait, we're doing too much of this, let's bring it back to here, and then swing the other way, and then, like, add way too much shit, and it's just, like, becomes, like, an overbearing, like, amount of, like, just, here's country, and then it's like, but it's newer stuff, and I don't know, it like, a ton of it just feels forced to me. There's still, like, a lot of the songs I do like are definitely not the country hits anymore, because a lot of them just feels not forced. I need to listen. Okay, I know, like, whenever I talk about stuff I don't like, usually I try to go more into it to know what I don't like about. Big and Rich is actually one of the things, but Big and Rich I actually do find hilarious. It's like, it's a kind of music that, like, you know, again, like, bro country, or, like, especially newer country, they went down that route, and I don't like it. Red Solo Cup is probably the prime example of a song I hate the most, and I love Toby Keith. Red Solo Cup, I think, was, like, the turning point where country music went really bad. I hate to say, that's just my opinion, but because, like, again, it's a stupid song. Usually I love stupid songs, but, like, it went way too dumb in, like, a certain sense, and it's, I don't know, there's, like, a good stupid, and then there's, like, I don't find it's particularly a good song in general. Like, if I'm talking about, like, stupid songs, I mean Chicken in Black by Johnny Cash. Even when he tries to write a really bad song, he can't. It's a fantastic song. Again, dumb lyrics. I love dumb lyrics. Same thing. Big and Rich, you know, Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy. I love that song because the lyrics are, like, stupid, but it's like, it's on the nose, and everything just kind of works out around it, and it's kind of like everything just fills in right. Except for the added banjos. Honestly, other than that, like, it feels great. Same, I like Trace Adkins. Yeah. Toby Keith, Uncle Cracker, and some others, but yeah, even Senator Gates' father. Yeah, freaking Papa Gates. Oh, dude, I freaking love him. He's a funny country singer. Yeah. Freaking Rodney Carrington. Again, same case, except for, like, you know, usually he does more comedy stuff than his on the music, but, like, for the most part, like, I don't know, like, he does good shit, and, like, you know, he sometimes has, like, an accompanying piano player there, and, like, I don't know, it just fits in really well. Oh, also, if you want to hear a metal Western band, which I'm shocked I didn't actually use any of their song as a title, is Desperados. But instead of like S's, it's Z's. Frickin' First Blood, Dust of History, frickin' just like Cowboys do. Again, there's like I don't know, that song sounds fantastic. I think I've heard of them. I think they were a German band, and honestly, fantastic music, man. I love it. I think they did a cover of 24 Hours to Go, which I forget who was the first band to make it. Oh man, somebody was talking to me about it. They're like, yeah man, there's this really cool song, but I forget what band the guy said. And they're like, yeah, it's like 24 Hours Ago. I'm like, oh my god, I know a good cover of that song. And it works, and they make shit that works, but it's like literally like metal. They still have like the Western parts, but like everything fits in perfectly because it's the style that they're going for, and they made it like fit in very well. They also made a cover of Riders of the Storm too, and it's really damn good as a Western kind of song. Honestly, it sounds really damn killer. I need to listen to more of their stuff. I listened to their discography not too long ago, and I was around the time I was like listening to a bunch of stuff too, so I don't really remember all that much. Interesting. Uncle Tom and Sodom members. I'll listen later. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. Find Tamiko. Find the women. Hold on. This is a little bit ridiculous of being able to just stand here and tanking the hits, and therefore I also have a lot of armor. But I don't know. Again, the guns aren't just super broken. I don't know. Like I said, this game is actually pretty good. Have you ever seen the Chantix commercial with Michael from GTA 5? No, I haven't. Cool shit. You know what? This game needed more cactuses. If there's one thing I have to say, it needs more cacti. This guy needs more cacti. Cactus. Cactus Jack.
Come on out. We won't hurt ya.
No, but I will.
Can't wait to
Hello.
get my hands on this one. She's as sweet as homemade jam.
Who else's homemade jam? The bullet explosives. That's right in the leg. Hold on, you know. Well, I love that. Like, you know, I love revolvers and like games and stuff like that, but I love, like, you know, I don't know, a Western guy using like a more, not really just modern kind of gun, but like a different kind of thing. You ever listen to PLA? No, I have not. Unless if I did, I don't remember that.
Thanks a lot. Where have you guys been?
Dying, thank you.
Oh my god. I never thought we'd see you again.
No problem. New friends! Yeah, so I guess this is literally just being able to go through the chapter again, which is actually a pretty cool idea. To the Plaw. Lone Losers of America, great prank calls, Cactus. I don't think I've actually listened to that then, no, I haven't. I would really go through much of this. I've already been through this. There is still, like, again, controls I want to go through. A lot of stuff I still need to fix. Lone Losers of America. Yeah, I don't think I've actually heard of that. I'm guessing they're on YouTube. And, Oh, might be something I need to look into. There you go. There you go. I wanted to look at like more of these, but I guess Shinjiro's pistol. Oh, okay, that's right. It's the other one's Pain's pistol. Darrow Magnum. And Shinjiro's sword. There's the Lost Blade of the frickin' Kusagari clan. I haven't gotten into. Of course it is something you need to look into. Alrighty then. You know what, the fact you capitalize need. I guess I'm putting in phone. Oh. Phone holder for car. There you go. Nearly 12 hours of relaxing prank phone calls to bathe to. What the? Nice. Like a you kick my dog kind of one. What system is this, by the way? This is a Wii. So I could actually like system's Wii emulator. To be quite honest. Oh, I'm inside. Can't do that. I didn't want to train. I want to go outside so I can swing my sword. Ah, damn it. But yeah, no. This is for the Wii. Oh, yeah. Doesn't really give me it yet. Honestly, small game, but really fun to play. It's been a blast to play. There are probably some changes I could make to be able to make this thing play a little bit better. It's really weird how, like, if I go down... Okay, no, it just, like, tapers, then it's better. Because, like, there's only a certain point. If I go down to the corner, then it turns faster. But yeah, see, if I, like, slam it into the side, it turns fast. How we did artificial widescreen basically set the system to stretch out the signal. Yeah, exactly. Well, I think yes and no. Oh yeah, I know they did because of the whole squishing thing. Because I even have it onto force 4x3. I don't think I could change the setting right now. It's funny how, like, even Melee back in the day also had, like, a 16:9 to 4x3 thing where you can kind of, like, make it squish and expand. That was back on GameCube. Which, yeah, mods, it makes it work. Ah. Now I can squish it down to make a 16:9, but funny thing is, if I stretch it out, I'd probably work out just fine. I feel like I should have done more of the controls to make it work better, but the fact I actually did manage to play through this game actually still, again, I played through Skyward Sword, a lot of difficulties, and I played through this game, small difficulties. Everything kind of worked out better because I'm still kind of using Skyward Sword controls. It was great, but no, I need to fix my my controls for Wii. And if I can make it better there than any other game I played, and if I do come back to Red Steel, or even like Red Steel 1, it would probably work a little bit better. Today was more of a talking day, I guess. Freaking, what was it like? I think I talked about the whole freaking shorts thing and like Gemini thing for like, what, like 45 minutes? Like almost an hour. Yeah, there's some control things that I want to change so I can actually make this thing mount onto the front of my controller. And there's some pictures I want to take, so like when I do have like something I need to run the controller onto, instead of having it the way I have it, I can kind of like flip it back to where I need it to be and be able to have it one, pointed so I can actually just press a button, and two, like just not so it's out like this, so like every time I swing it, it doesn't like fly off, and if I'm doing stuff like moving, it will work properly. Also, the fact that, like, you know, again, this is like just like a the Wii pointer is also really slow, which is the other problem I have. But I think it's because it's like emulated, and it's like emulated kind of very slowly. I don't know. There's a lot of things I need to look into, because I had, like, this game was playable. It's just I have a lot of problems when it comes to this game. Maybe if I had like a mouse pointer, it would probably work a little bit better, which I could do all three of, like, using the mouse as a pointer, and then using the accelerometer and the gyro, which I guess would work. There's a couple things I need to look into. Because I've been trying to think about, like, what to do to make my controls better, which is actually really funny that that was actually working really good there. Because, again, it doesn't go all the way to the side, and honestly, it was bugging me. Unless if I was going to, like, the bottom corner, then it would go all the way to the side, but I'm also spinning down. So me turning was really slow. That's how fast it should be turning. It should be turning that fast. But it's not. If I spin you up and then... No, mommy is just fighting with me right now. Yeah, I don't know. There's some things that kind of did fight with me, and it kind of pissed me off a little bit. But I think that's more of a dolphin thing than it was the game. Yeah, because I use mouse control pointing, so I could just do the one program, recenter. I have a button for that. Yeah, motion input. I'm gonna check and enable, or I could just do motion simulation, use mouse control pointing, and then use my button again to recenter. I should have just done that. Maybe I might need to do that. There's some things I need to test out. And then what else? Yeah, tilt and swing. I need to figure out what's the correct inputs for me to do that. Because again, right now I have it on like the regular, which is wrong. Because like it's like basically. Like, the pointing kind of works, but, like, certain things don't really work right, as you can tell. Like, it's making me... Here, I'll just do this. It's making me want to do this, pretty much. I'm trying to get, like, this, and I need to set it up so I can actually do, something like this. But I need to set up actually more like this. So then this is up, this is down, left, and right. And, I need to take pictures and, like, actually write down... like this way, and then this way, just so I know better orientation. So like if I do need to like recall my controls, I'll have an image and I'll be able to write down, okay, this frickin' axis for gyro and accelerometer, and this for the other one, and then point will just be mouse, and then this will just control mouse as well. And I'll probably have like a button so I'll be able to, like, you know, activate and deactivate it or something. I don't know. The other thing is because the red one does have a infrared scanner on it, I think I'm able to use the red one as like a infrared pointer. The other thing would be to attach or plug in my Wii and get the pointer thing close to like around here, I guess, and just getting it working that way. But I don't know. There's multiple things I need to do. If I can make it so that I can get. I need to figure out something. Yeah, I don't know. That'll be something I need to look into. I don't know. I won't. No, I don't know. There's a lot of things I need to look into still. Again, the game was playable, which is the greatest point. But the skills I couldn't really do because my controls are still messed up. So I kind of skipped on a lot of that, which this game was perfectly playable without the skills, but like I would have done a lot better if I would have been able to do a lot of the other things. So I missed out. Because at some point, yeah, I definitely would do like, you know, either a randomizer of like Skyward Sword or just playing through Skyward Sword again. But I do need to have my controls actually down pat for that shit. If I do play on a system, then I need to actually make sure that I have all of my Bluetooth stuff correctly. I would need to have the Titan 2 and I have my controller actually mounted on the thing just so I don't swing it off. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of things I need to look up and fix. Because I do have an image of like my controls of how I set up button-wise and everything, and it works. And it's easy to recall, and everything I kind of know off the top of my head. Almost. The gyro and accelerometer frickin' settings, I don't, which is the other thing I really need to fix. Accelerometer influence. Oh, there is an influence. Total, yeah. I guess I could have messed around with more of that. Horizontal FOV. What if I put that up a little bit? What if I put it up to 45? No, I didn't mess with it. $56, how about that? Oh god. No, I have it lower. What do you mean? FOV, let's put it to 35. Okay, that would have worked better. Alright, well, good job me. I could have messed around with that a little bit more and actually got it working a little bit better. Congratulations, I played myself. Yeah, set it to 30. I think 30 would have worked a little bit better. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at this. Okay, hold on a second. I could have had this. You see how fast I'm turning? I could have had that. I didn't. Oh, and it's actually staying. Oh my god, that actually feels pretty good. But the fact that, like, you know, again, cursor on the screen kind of still sucks. The other thing would be to do... Whoops. The other thing to do would be to... If I were to, like, control or, like, say, like, D-pad... Oh, no, D-pad's being used. Maybe C-stick could have been, like, you know, pointer automatically to the right. And then C left would have been pointer automatically to the left. So I can actually turn really quick. And just, like, recenter frickin' crosshairs. So I could put it in the middle and start shooting. But, no, I guess I didn't think about that until now. Whoops. But, like, what other games would really benefit from that? I don't know. It really isn't. I don't know. I think the Wii has way too many, like, Wii-specific shit that I need to do. And if I play more Wii games, hell, even Mario included, which I know I do want to play through, like, Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. There will be some Wii-specific shit I would need to do for that to work. How's the camera in that game? I don't even remember. I know it's Wii. I know it's controller and nunchuck. I need to look more into Mario Galaxy again. I don't even remember if the camera's crap or not. I might actually need to look up frickin' Mario Galaxy stuff, or even just play the game again, just so we can actually get things working. Oh man, that's beautiful. I should have done that a while ago. Because, like, I could bring it back a little bit, move a little bit, or just, like, move a lot. Because that turning is great. Look at this woman. Oh, she's rubbing her hand and everything. Just working on stuff. Just going. See, this is the kind of setup every gamer kind of wants. You have your 3 main screens, and if you turn behind you, it's probably like security cams, but you can have, like, multiple other gaming screens. You could have, like, a chat screen right there, or even on top, actually, it would make sense. And then you have, like, you know, you're like, just like me, where you have, like, your freaking side monitor one, and you have, like, your stream and other information monitor there. I don't know. But yeah, I think next game is gonna probably be Jurassic Park for the Super Nintendo, because I've been talking about it a lot, and I'm now really wanting to play through that game. I'm gonna suck ass at that game, by the way. We'll probably be doing save states and stuff for that game too, because yeah, Alice Cooper and illusionist Chris Angel will be doing something together in Las Vegas. No kidding. March for 2 days. I saw Chris Angel live and it's really cool. No shit. That's sick. So I know he's like pretty good. I remember there's something about him that was like, you know, people were like talking about back in the day. I don't remember shit though. I don't think it was really anything that's super important or whatever. I don't know. All I remember is like, I don't know, something with Chris Angel, and then freaking I think people are just like saying it was fake or whatever. Say Runes Magic. That's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah, I think it was too good at like doing illusion magic and stuff. I know some of the stuff he did was also TV magic, but like that was also part of it too. Like, you know, if you have it, have fun with it. Again, it was not something I really had like a particular problem with it, but I can imagine a lot of like, you know, people who do magic tricks and stuff there really hate him for it. It's one of those like he got too popular, right? And people just hate him for it, so it's unfortunate. Because he ruins magic. That's yeah. Yeah, because other than that, I don't remember really hearing anything too bad about the guy, really. That's why he's an illusionist and not a magician. Exactly. There's supposed to be a difference, and everyone wants to compare him to David Blaine. Yeah. Which, no, a lot of his shit was just illusion stuff. And that's at least, especially like his TV stuff, was just illusion stuff. And I thought it was pretty neat. And like some of the stuff, I'm like, okay, TV magic and stuff there. Like, I forgot what the one thing was. Had to do with something like a window, putting a piece of paper on it. There's like certain stuff like that there, but again, like, you know, keeping it interesting and stuff like that. It was like super lighthearted. Was there like one episode? No, I can't remember. I can't remember it perfectly. Never mind. Man, it's been a long time ago that it was on TV too, man. When did this show come out? Chris Angel. Mind Freak. That's the one. Mind Freak. 2005. (2005 to 2010). Okay. Yo, Holiday, what's up? How was Halloween? Halloween was spooky. Hopefully it was super spooky for yourself. It was, I don't know, it was a really good day. A really good day. Ate some candy. That's about it. Hung out with the cat. Oh shit. They did that stuff like being held above the Grand Canyon and walking between C4 he detonated while walking forwards. God, I vaguely remember that. Super dookie, I worked all day. Oh, I worked that day too, but honestly, like frickin'... No, still had a great... I was really tired actually on frickin' Friday, so I just slept. Apparently I was actually really tired, but yeah, no, it was still like really good. Good stream. Good frickin' food. But what do you do, I guess? Yeah, unfortunately, we gotta make that money to frickin' be able to do shit. I gotta work for that money to stream. Also, I just figured out how to be able to turn the camera faster. Again, I've been trying to mess around with certain things. I do need to flip around my controller so it can actually not fly off my guitar so much. I just finished the game, by the way. So I've just been like just shooting the shit about stuff. Still a lot of stuff that I need to work on. Oh, God. Okay, it does work. It doesn't freak out as much as it did before. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's the other thing too. Is that there's my freaking Bluetooth dongle right here. I had to move it from over here to over here because it kept on like freaking flying all over the freaking place, which it did just now. It's not perfect, but it works better. Yeah, I think it's because my mouse, my computer, and everything else around me kind of like screwed with it. I moved over here, less. It's better. It's like actually there. I could fucking just hit it with it. Cool. But yeah, no, it's been great. I think today's gonna be just like a short little stream. Yeah, 3 hours. But yeah, no, I'm thinking about doing Jurassic. Well, I actually am planning on doing Jurassic Park next, and then I'm gonna do Echoes of Wisdom right afterwards. Oh, 1 hour into intro. Yeah, 1 hour of intro screen, and then half hour freaking just shooting the shit at the end. Short little 3 hour stream, you know. 3 hour stream, not too long. It's only an eighth of the day, right? Dude, I got on such a rant for that. But again, it's something I've been like trying to, you know, go into, and again, something that just like, again, I was not expecting for the one short to get 1.4k views, so on my main channel. So like, again, it's something that I was like, okay, whoa, what the hell happened, right? And I was like really looking into it. I looked into it pretty much every day since Wednesday. I want to play JP on Sega Genesis again. I used to love that game. JP. I'm trying to think what JP is. Oh, Jurassic Park. Jesus Christ. Sorry. You love you can play the Raptor deadly. That sounds actually pretty sick. But yeah, no, I used to have Jurassic Park for the Super Nintendo, and like when you got into like the underground section, or like in the building section, was like when I saw that you can be like in like a pseudo first person view in on the Super Nintendo was crazy. Like I started off with like some games on the DOS box being able to be third person view, like Blake Stone, which would be another cool game I would love to play. Which is basically like Wolfenstein. That's basically what Blake Stone is. It's a Wolfenstein, I would guess clone. Is it made by... Who the hell made Wolfenstein anyways? Like the original. By Muse. And id, really? Okay, so it was id Software. Publishers. Oh, okay, that would make sense. Okay, so Apogee also... Okay, who made Blake Stone then? Developers at the time would have been id Studio, as id Software. As far as I know, would have made the original one. Or the second one. Published, okay, no. I want to know what the hell's the first one then? Okay, what about Blake Stone? Aliens of Gold. Engine, yeah, okay, it runs off the Wolfenstein 3D engine. Okay. Jam Productions, that's the one. 3D Realms, really? And soft disk? No shit. Fell apart after poor finances and poor income from Blake Stone, Aliens of Gold, and Blake Stone Planet Strike. Unfortunate. We're on to the games. So they literally just created 2 games. That's it. John Romero. Jim Rowe and Mike Maynard. Jerry Jones. Okay. Sorry, I got in like a weird like freaking thing. Level isn't Wolfenstein because of the last 2 games. I know that they never beat the SNES one. I don't think I've ever beaten it either. Could never get past the T-Rex. Ah, man. I don't remember how far I got into that game. I just know I played a ton, and I remember I'd never beaten that game. Like, freaking Super Ghouls and Ghosts was one of the very, very, very few outliers of games when I was a kid that I actually beat. And funny thing is, Super Ghouls and Ghosts is actually seen as like one of the harder Super Nintendo games, and it was actually one of the games I've beaten. Hell, even freaking Stunt Race Effects I had a problem with. But yeah, Wolfenstein, Blake Stone, hell, even Doom would be a great game to play. Like some of the old, like, was it Boomer Shooters, I think it's called. But I know, like, a lot of people really got into, like, the more recent Wolfenstein games. I know Rise of the Triad also got a really cool remake as well. Rise of the Triad. Because there's 2 of them, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 2013, rot. Dark War. It's also developed which is also published by Apogee. Man, Apogee really did publish a lot of games. Game began as a follow-up to Wolfenstein 3D, but was soon altered, became a standalone game. The idea was scrapped by id Software, and Apogee Software bought the license of that game. Okay. Wolfenstein 3D 2, The Rise of the Triad. Ah, that makes sense. Who made the second one? Developer, Interceptor Entertainment. Publishers, Apogee Software. Okay. Are they still around? 17 years ago. Bullshit. That's not the new one. That's the old one. Oh, Entertainment. Okay, gotcha. Nintendo DS baloney. Come on, man. Knuckle Heroes, Residual, Secret Agent, Monster Bash, Bread and Fred, Turbo Overkill, Below the Stone, Dead Fury, Elements of Lucid. Oh, that's to be announced. Oh, okay. Nintendo Switch. Okay, they're just more of a smaller game company, producer and developer, I guess. Zone, Dead Fury, Elements, Lucid, Exercide, Excellent, Questmaster, Wizardom, and Little Lands. The hell is Turbo Kill? The page does not exist. Oh, okay. Rise of the Triad, Ludicrous Edition. Oh, that's the old one, actually. They released that. Okay. Yeah, they just make, yeah, I guess they just, like, produce smaller games now. Boomer Shooter. Yeah, Boomer Shooters! Here, let's look up the definition of that. Boomer Shooters. Boomer shooters are a subgenre of first-person shooters, FPS, categorized by fast-paced action, classic 1990s style mechanics, and often retro aesthetics. Especially the frickin' style mechanics, especially. They feature gameplay like holding multiple weapons at once, and non-regenerating health and maze-like levels with a focus on exploration and key hunting. Yep. No notable examples include the original Doom and Quake, as well as the modern titles that emulate the style like Dusk and Ultra Kill. Yeah, fast-paced combat action is quick and often requires players to stay on the move to survive, and with enemies that can quickly overwhelm. Yes. Classic mechanics, weapon management. Players can carry and switch between a large arsenal of weapons simultaneously, pretty much. Health and armor, I guess so, yeah, because not a lot of like newer shooters only have, like, you know, you have your primary and your secondary, and that's it. Health bars typically do not regenerate and must be replenished with pickups. Yeah, that's actually a really old school mechanic, which I don't really see that much nowadays. The level designs. I guess technically GoldenEye and Perfect Dark would be boomer shooters too, because they don't really regenerate HP. You just die. Level designs. Levels often maze-like, requiring players to find keys to unlock doors and secret areas. Wolfenstein and Blake Stone. Retro aesthetics. 90s shooters. Game often mimic the look and levels of 90s shooters soft spinning. They're also they can also incorporate modern graphics and technology. Gameplay focus. The emphasis is on intense action, exploration, and combat rather than complex storylines or realistic military simulations. Pretty much. Original classics: Doom, Quake, Duke Nukem 3D. Yeah, Duke Nukem 3D is also one. And Blood. I forgot about Blood. Modern Emulation, Dusk, Ultra Kill, Iron Fury, Proteus, Turbo Overkill. Okay. Boomer Shooter. I fucking love that. I love that. I love that name of it too, by the way. Star Wars Shadow of the Empire didn't regen health, but I hate that it had invincibility in the second level. I don't remember that all that much. I do remember some parts of that game, but I guess it has been a while since I've actually seen like a full playthrough of Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. Shadows of the Emperor. I didn't know about it and kept dying to the Lars robot. I'm guessing to the ATST. It was so deadly I want to play it again. It's both like a cool game and it has very terrible parts to it. Yeah, it would be the ATST. That's like the one part I remember people fucking hating is that part. Trying to get past that part was a nightmare to get through. I played it like a long time ago. I've watched playthroughs of it like a while ago, and this would have been like, you know, almost a decade to actually probably being a decade ago. And all I remember is dark places you can't look through because it's way too friggin' dark, and the ATSC. Oh, and the train. The train's the third part. Those are like the three things I remember the most about that game. Which one? Don't you fight a couple of them? I think the first one is the son of a bitch one. Other than that, I think the other, if there are other ones, I think you get to like points you're able to get through it. But I remember the first one was really bad. I remember the first one being really bad. Play it on stream then. Yeah, I guess I could. And let's all remember it would be great to see Jedi difficulty, but that's not happening. Oh, fuck no. Oh, no, it's not. One at Hoth and one in Fett's level. I think the one in Hoth, you're like in the hangar. Shadows of the Empire is the only thing I know about stairwares. You're wearing your stairs. It's cool, but again, it's like, it's one of the games that just suffers, unfortunately, a lot. Yeah, hangar, yeah. The hangar one was really bad, because I believe you're pretty much just in the open, and it just destroys you. Ah, man. I'm not looking forward to that. That would be another game. Yeah, speaking of like freaking Jet Force Gemini, yeah, freaking Shadows of the Empire would be definitely another one. Hell, even Rogue Squadron, speaking of like ATSTs and AT-ATs, where they're actually killable, a little bit easier. The speeder bike level was awesome. Pod racer, hover bike level, that's hilarious. You both literally just mentioned it at the same time. I don't remember much about that part. I just remember the freaking the 3 points, the train, the ATST, and just this one stupid, really dark corner you have to go through. Speed racer. Actually, that's another game I want to play too. Is episode 1 Pod Racer. Freaking love that game. I have it for the Switch, and I play it a lot. Actually, my buddy also, I think he gave me the disc for it for PC. I think I actually have it for Steam. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I do. That's how I played it with the Archipelago. I could do an Archipelago run of Star Wars Pod Racer. Isn't it called like Star Wars Episode 1 Racer? I think that's what it's called. The sewer. Remember the little garbage monster things? I don't. Like, again, I just have like very low memory of the game nowadays, because like it's the bullshit parts and then just the train for some stupid reason. I think it's like, I remember the one person I was watching was having a hell of a time on the train, and I forget the reason why, again, long time ago, but like frickin' I just remember that was like a really notable part for me from that game. It was called Mos Eisley in Beggar's Canyon. It's also called a swoop bike. It's all swoopy. Sewer can suck it. Probably IG-88. Probably. Egg software. There's a lot of Star Wars games. How many Star Wars games? Actually, how many Star Wars games are there for the Nintendo 64? And 64. Star Wars. Yeah, Star Wars Racer. Yeah, okay. I think it was only what Star Wars game we're on N64 episode Racer, Battle for Naboo, Rogue Squadron, and Shadows of the Empire. I don't think I actually remember Battle for Naboo. Oh, the game I'm thinking of for the PC is Naboo Starfighter. I actually really like that game. Let's actually put down Battle for Naboo. Is it literally just Naboo Starfighter, but just also frickin' I want pictures. It's literally just Star Wars Rogue Squadron, but with frickin' okay. That's probably why they have like a cheat in frickin' Rogue Squadron. Gotcha. The swoop gang. Oh yeah, don't you run through? Don't you like drive through frickin' Mos Eisley on the swoop bike? Or is that another game I'm thinking of? I'm trying to remember. Because I think that might be one thing I do remember, but I don't remember, man. Battle for Naboo is actually one of the games I think I actually genuinely do not know anything about. 54% game facts, 94% like the video game, Google users. It's probably just released too late. That's the only level in Shadows of the Empire that had the swoop bike. I don't know from other games. I swear there was one other game. It might be a PC game that has a swoop bike. What's the one there? Frickin' Star Wars. Frickin' somebody just played made a Let's Play of it like a couple years back, and I watched it all. And I don't remember there was a swoop bike in there too. I know there's like a drag racing part, which uses like the freaking boost sound from episode 1. I guess like just the sound in general from the movies. And like that's one part I definitely remember. Other than that, there's like freaking you mostly just like play on the ground. There's like some like elements of like freaking like there's like some Morrowind elements where like you can actually attack somebody and like you can like physically hit them with your lightsaber and it does nothing. And it's like, why? You're right there, you have the thing, you strike them like this, you hit them with it, bam, and it's like, oh hey, chance says you didn't. That's the one thing I had from Morrowind I remember I did not like the most. From the older games like Arena and freaking Daggerfall, it makes sense, but from freaking oh, what the hell's the game called? I mean to actually just look it up. I'm just going to look it up. Stop spinning. I'm mostly just in chat mode. Alright, hold on. I know who played it. It might be Knights of the Old Republic. Oh, Battlefront is such a fun game, but I would suck ass so much at that, and I think I would love to play it. It's Tom Fox is the last one who played it. Am I spinning still? I am still spinning. You know what? Just enjoy the spinning. Playlists. God, he did play that a long time ago, didn't he? Knights of the Old Republic 2. That's the one. Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic 2 was the one he played. God, that was a long time ago, wasn't it? Three years ago. Okay, I say a long time ago, but 3 years ago. God damn. I'm not spinning anymore. Good. There we go. Now I'm spinning. Close that, close that, close you. Close you. Close you. Don't need that anymore. There we go. Okay. Okay, now spinning. Several Star Wars games feature for swoop bikes are Knights of the Republic. That's why I know it from. Again, that might be the game I might be thinking of, by the way. Star Wars Legion. That's another one I don't know about. Star Wars Battlefront 2. I guess you could. I didn't really do much flying in Battlefront. Mostly I just, you know, stay on the ground and just play like a shooter. It was like a rare time I flew, but usually I just end up crashing. Which is funny, because usually in flying games, I'm actually pretty decent in. But I remember Battlefront, I just sucked. I would get into like a TIE fighter and freaking stuff like that there, and I would just immediately crash. I would just like turn and then just bam. Did not have a good time with flying in that game. I remember that. I remember Battlefront was really, for some reason, really rough with me with flying. But games like X-Wing Alliance, I would love to play it. Usually I play it to become a Jedi, yeah. I just like played like a stormtrooper and just ended up just shooting everything. To become a Jedi. Little did you know, you've already become the Jedi. You already were the Jedi you sought to be. Spin the other way. And I'm so pissed I could have fixed that earlier and I didn't. Look at the spinning. Look at the spinning behind me. I'm gonna make it dizzy. But yeah, no. I know we were like maybe that might be another thing I need to do is like a Star Wars games playthrough. I know there's like a ton of Lego ones which I know are actually really good. The same thing with like Harry Potter. There's a couple of Harry Potter games. Some of them are cheesy as fuck, but there are still like some really good gems in there. Hell, even Lord of the Rings, there's a PlayStation 2 one that's like I don't really hear super much about, but once it talk about, I remember a lot of people extremely loved it. And I forget which one it is. I have a ton of Star Wars games from Humble Bundle a year ago, and they'll never get around to playing them, including Star Wars: The Force Unleashed 1 and 2. Those are two other games. The Force Unleashed 1, I remember having some cool things about it. I remember there was like a story split, depending on like, you know, if you went too light or too dark or whatever. I don't remember much about the game. I remember it came out pretty early in the PlayStation 3 life. I played it a bit, and I didn't really finish the game. I think it was like another game I was like playing. Oh yeah, it's right now I was playing Oblivion. Because of course there was Oblivion on the PS3. I couldn't read shit because I was like on a very, very tiny CRT TV. And it was so blurry, I could not tell how many arrows and stuff I had. I couldn't read anything. And I got decently far into the game. I think I might have beaten it on that TV too. Like, I think it was like a small like 13-inch TV, if not even smaller than that. Might have been even smaller than that. It might have been like, you know, like an 11. It's really small. But yeah, no, there's a ton of games. Like I said, X-Wing Alliance is a really friggin' cool game I would love to get into. Jedi Academy. Oh yeah, Jedi Academy was also a really good game too. Jedi Outcast, Republic Commando, Mystery of the Sith. Makes me want to play them, but I don't know. Yeah. Naboo Starfighter was a fun, kind of like, you know, Rogue Squadron kind of game. Kind of like Battle for Naboo, I guess. And I would love to get into it. Because again, I love games like Star Fox. I love games like Star Fox. Oh yeah, that's right. Star Fox Zero is another game I'll have to try to play too. I know Star Fox Zero is basically just another freaking Star Fox 64 reboot. Which is basically just a Star Fox reboot. I love Star Fox 1 and 2. Star Fox 64, I love the gameplay of it, but growing older, I kind of realized like how much I wish I would have made things a little bit different. I am way too late, but hello, how's it going? Hopefully you're having a good night. Yeah, basically I'm just chatting mode now. Chatting about video games. I basically already finished a game there, just shooting the shit. 10-inch Coleman television, gotta pump it during loading screens, yeah. You know, it could have actually been a 10-inch. I need to grab the measuring tape. I know where it is. I still have it because I brought it to like Smash tournaments like back in the day. It was perfect because, you know, it was a really tiny setup. It didn't have like any, it had nothing but a coaxial cable end on it. So you had to plug something into it to run. And I used to just run that all the time. And it was a great TV. I had a bigger one, but it broke because it got too hot in my vehicle and it melted the buttons. It melted part of the board, melted part of the buttons. It got stupid hot. Empires at War is a game. What if I heard that one? I've never heard of along most of these Star Wars games I have. Okay. I wonder. Okay, you know what? It sounds like a stupid idea. I want to know how big the list of Star Wars game is. List of Star Wars games. List of Star Wars video games. Let's read them out. Jesus. Well, no, I want like an actual like list. I want it to actually be like easier to read. God, there's so much. Mobile and smartphone. Oh God. Internet browser games. Jesus. Crossovers. Angry Birds. Cancel games. References. No, I want like an actual like readable list. Oh my God, this is the 1980s. Alright, so there's... Okay, here, I'll just go back with the music here. Here, hold on a second, let me just open back up Dolphin. Start doing a bit of reading here. Because, funny enough, a lot of the older games I actually do know. There's actually quite a few I actually have played. Gotta Run, the post that cover Kokiri Forest on my SoundCloud. Check it out if you have a chance. Listen to I have listened to Song of Storms. I have, yeah. Song of Storms, if I could read. Or not read, say. Well, I guess both. I can't do either. I can't read or talk. Hell, if you want to post on the link there, or post a link, that'd be cool. You can. I'll allow it. Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. Star Wars Return of the Jedi Death Star Battle. Return of the Jedi Strikes Back. There's the second one. Star Wars Just Star Wars. Star Wars Droid. Star Wars Attack on the Death Star. Okay. Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. Super Star Wars, which is a fun game. Star Wars X-Wing. Imperial Pursuit. B-Wing. Oh. Is that one before X-Wing Alliance? I think it is. Or is that the one I know about? I want pictures. Damn it. Oh. That is the one I know about. Oh my God, I haven't played freaking X-Wing in a long time. Rebel Assault. Super Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. Arcade Chess. X-Wing Collector's Edition, Return of the Jedi. Star Wars TIE Fighter is where it really starts becoming good. Defender of the Empire, Enemy of the Empire. It's pretty cool for expansions. Archives, Dark Forces, Rebel Assault 2, The Hidden Empire. Star Wars X-Wing versus TIE Fighters, also really cool. X-Wing Collector Series, yeah, and I mean there's a ton of them. 1999 was when Episode 1 Razor came out. Jesus Christ. Star Wars Pit Droid, why? Anakin Speedway, really? Oh God. Build and Drive! Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Star Wars TIE Fighter was when things got really cool. For, like, flying sims. Like, really cool. Oh, thank you. I was missing nothing because you already beat the game. Yeah, pretty much. Good for its cover. Perfect. Thank you very much, man. Actually, fun question I have. Is the original Battlefront 2 on Steam a dead game? I have game. I don't know if it would be considered. I don't know. I don't really know. I think there's like a list of like how many people are playing the game. So I know there's like the new Battlefront game. I don't know if people are still playing that. I don't know if people are still playing the old one. There might be still some people playing the old one. I know Battlefront 2 is a fantastic game. It's too fun. Really too fun. Really too fun. English. Good English. English good. But if you do play it on single player, the campaign, I think it does have a campaign. I'm pretty sure it does have a campaign because I don't think it's a Battlefront 2. I'm pretty sure there is a campaign. But I know it was really good as a third and first person shooter. Yeah, I do remember the second play or the third person, the first person post launch content. Oh, apparently there's some new ones. Okay. After EA concluded that the game has reached its desired number of players and had substantially improved since its release, the game no longer receives support for new content updates. I guess it kind of makes sense. Development and marketing. Thing is, there's like... Is this the old Battlefront 2 or is this like the new Battlefront 2? Released 2017? Because the Star Wars Battlefront 2... Okay, it depends. I guess it might be Star Wars Battlefront 2, the newer one. There is the older Battlefront for PlayStation. Yeah, LJ, if you're still here, have a good night. If you're not, have a good night. Thank you very much. I'll listen to it like right off the stream there. I'm probably getting it pretty soon. Yeah, I don't know if the newer Battlefront 2, if it has it. Loot boxes. Yeah, I don't know if it is just a multiplayer game or not. Hi, cat. I'm referring to PS2 game. PS2 game would have content. There would be no reason for it not to. If you have the original Battlefront 2, if you do have the original Battlefront 2, then you should be fine. There should be content. Like, especially, you know, back when like the game first came out there for PlayStation 2, like you wouldn't just be playing kind of games like that. Like the same thing like Halo and stuff like that, where like, you know, there's content in it, but like a lot of people mostly know it for multiplayer, but it had great freaking campaign. Funny thing is, I don't remember much about the campaign either. The single-player campaign is set between films Return of the Jedi and Force Awakens. If that's the 2017 game, then yes, there is a campaign. If you got the PS2 one, then yes, it would have a campaign. I'm pretty damn sure. I have a single-player. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is a third-person and first-person with both single-player and multiplayer game modes. Oh, there you go. Like the original game, it was a commercial success, selling 6 million copies by 2007. GameSpy Technology scheduled to shut down across all titles using the service for May 31st, 2014. That's the original one. But I guess they probably re-released it, like remade it. Became the 12th best-selling game. Wow. With loot box bans, they were hoping they could add an addictive loot box gambling feature into Star Wars that wasn't quite gambling. Of course, they did it way too early. If they'd made it a little bit later, it would have been fine. I have the OG Battlefront 2 on Steam. Like I said, I had the remake on PS5. Ooh. Yeah, you should. You should be fine. You should have it there. And I remember the game is really 5 to 7 hours to complete the main story. Oh. Can be finished as little as 4 hours. So actually, funny enough, about the length of Red Steel. Funny enough, Completion should expect to spend much longer, with the average finish time finish everything including side content and collectibles stretching to around 56 to 72 hours depending on the source. Oh. You're playing classic Battlefront 2 and it feels like the campaign ends very abruptly at Hoth. Okay, maybe the campaign might be a little bit weird. But like, I know that the game is like just, I don't know, really fun, but I don't know if it might be. Oh. 8 hours ago, happy 20th to Battlefront 2 2005 did it. On November 1st, 2005 is when the game came out. Happy 20th year, frickin' Battlefront 2. Part of me wants to play that game now. Hi, cat. Did you wag your tail? I think you did. What great timing to talk about that, by the way. Best-selling Star Wars video game of all time. I think it went back to being one of the best-selling Star Wars games of all time. It's a really good game. Especially freaking multiplayer. I don't know, it felt really good. So, I guess that's another game I can add into the mix is Battlefront. Speaking of just getting into shooters. Now I've played 2. But yeah, Jurassic Park's definitely going to be next. I'm thinking Echoes of Wisdom is going to be after that. Part of me really wants to do Battlefront. I don't know, I'm still kind of on the fence about that. I actually didn't see it when it was released. Game was listed 2005 on Steam game list, so here. Let me just do this. Let me do image, sure, browse. Frick, where did I put it? Right there. I'll toss you into there. Boink. Whoops. Whoa, that's huge. Why are you huge? Oh, yeah, I can just load it up. There you go. Battlefront 2. There you go. There she be. From back in the day, 2005. Or November 1st. Yeah. Also, frickin' clone crotch right in the front. There you go. Or I think it might be. Were they clones? I think they were clones back at that point. I think so. Either way. Again, yeah, 2005. Xbox Live, PlayStation, frickin' back in the day when games were great. When great was games. Love it. Hey, speaking of Smash, look at that freaking brawl right in the corner. Alright, anyways. But yeah, no, I have like a couple games I really wouldn't mind playing. Let's remove this now. Yes. So there is, yeah. So Jurassic Park and Echoes of Wisdom, I think, are gonna be my next 2 in order. There's Battlefront. I really do want to play Kid Icarus Uprising. I've been thinking about that game a lot recently for a lot of reasons, especially talking about Star Fox. I've been thinking about that for a while. I think I've been talking about that for a while. So I might also play that too. I'm getting to make sure that actually plays nice. I see your tail wagging, by the way, cat. And that might be just the arrow too, but I know the cat's just tapping her tail. Oh yeah, I see it wagging. Oh my god, you're so cute. You can't see her, but oh no, that's the arrow. Not cattail. I know when she really whips it, she frickin' pops up on stream, but no. Jurassic Park, Echoes of Wisdom, maybe Battlefront. Steve needs a raid. Perfect. Okay, I'll raid him. Kid Icarus Uprising. There's Battlefront that I also want to play as well. There's because after Echoes of Wisdom, that's the last Zelda game, so I mean, I still can do Elden Ring 2, but like there's a couple things computer-wise which I still need to do just to make sure it actually runs nice, especially with like how my computer's running now. They're a little iffy. So there's just some things I need to look into. But yeah, no, I have a small list of games which I could play. So, oh, here's a clip. Oh, thank you. Actually, that might actually work out perfectly. Hell yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I'm currently testing old emulators on old hardware with DOS. Oh, cool. Actually, that sounds really neat. Probably like ZSNES, although ZSNES, anything like especially ZSNES works just about anything. The fact that like, you know, it works really well at did is amazing. But I know like there were SNES emulators before then that were kind of crap. I remember watching the history on ZSNES and Nesticle. Man, there's a bunch of freaking emulators. Hell, actually, when I was looking for one for PlayStation, I wasn't gonna get freaking PSX, and then like everybody's like, "Yeah, that one's shit. Don't use that one anymore. Use freaking DuckStation or something." There's another one too, and I'm like, and then everybody's like, "Yeah, just use DuckStation. It's just better." DuckStation, Wabbit Station, DuckStation, Wabbit Station, Wabbit Station, DuckStation. I say fire. DuckStation, great, dude. DuckStation's fantastic. Freaking love it. It's my now main emulator of choice for PlayStation, which I am now currently petting my cat over. Not really. What are you doing? You're being a weirdo. You're being a cute weirdo. I know you're waiting for Tuna. He'll get soon. All right. I'm gonna go read. I can't speak. But yeah, I know there's a bunch of clips I need to go through, and I need to like go through all the freaking clips I have, even with the like the ones I've deleted. But like I deleted the ones I could copy it onto my. I can talk about it later. Hold on a second. I go do the raid thing, and then I clicked on the wrong thing. Summon a gun. There we go. Nope. Shit. There we go. Okay. I accidentally got rid of my Twitch thing. Here we go. There you go. And bam. We're raiding. Alrighty, guys. Have a good night. See you guys tomorrow for some very old parks. Jurassic era. It'll be fun. I'll suffer a lot. I don't know if I'll beat the game, but I don't know, it'll be interesting. But yeah, have a good night, guys. I'll take care. ZSNES is one of my favorites.